Okay. Last time on the Curse of Barbu. So basically what happened was terror ensued. You guys left Vallaki after gathering the dress. You stopped to chat with Father Lucian. You also saw that all the Vallakians were like in terror. Pretty much everyone was scared, everyone was crying. It was very horrifying scene. You stopped to chat with Father Lucian for a minute. Father Lucian thanked you for attempting to help. He was very, very nervous, and he told you like he was scared for what was to come in Vallaki, especially when it came to the Vallaki politics. Foreboding. And then you guys left Vallaki and set out on the road. You ended up traveling most of the day without too much incident. And you made it to Van Richten's tower. And over there, you found Ez, who had been waiting there all along. And she left you such a nice note at the Blue Water Inn to let you know where she was. And you met her there. You ended up, did you guys stay overnight or just do lunch for a couple hours?
I thought just lunch.
Maybe just did lunch. Yeah, you guys were like traveling all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 20 something miles, and you guys did it in like a single day. Pretty crazy.
Well, we didn't.
You haven't
really
finished
that far
yet.
to go in a single day, though. It's not bad.
And yeah, she told you a lot about her plans for what was to come and her plans for hopefully eventually figuring out how to defeat Strahd. And you guys were like, I'm not sure we're ready for that. And she's like, I know, but like you will be one day probably. And she said she was going to continue working on her plans, which included a lot of sneaking into Castle Ravenloft and mapping out a route, which sounds pretty dangerous.
She definitely sounded like she had some plans, but we're too baby to partake at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, what she's doing sounds pretty dangerous. And yeah, she told you a lot about vampires. She gave you some information about like what she knew about vampires, which you can probably assume is good information because she is kind of like a vampire hunter, essentially. You guys took off, you ended up hitting the road, and you ran into some wolves, some huge wolves. And you had a pretty nasty encounter with these wolves, but you ended up actually being victorious.
What do you mean, actually?
What do you mean, actually? What do you mean, actually? And Ramiz found a knife lodged into one of the thighs of one of the wolves. And the knife was quite pretty. And he thinks it's made of silver. And it has a rose engraving in the word Barbie on it. Did you give it to someone or did you keep it?
I gave it.
You gave it to Sindra. He did. He gave it to Sindra.
I have that recap, by the way, in the Discord recaps channel.
Yes, thank you.
Shit.
So yeah, so now you guys are headed back to the town of Kresk. We kind of ended right after the encounter, and I think you guys probably have a few more hours to go to travel. It is late afternoon, so you should probably make it there by evening, if there is an incident. If there isn't incident. Yeah. So, what you guys gonna do?
Not have any incidents.
Oh, wouldn't that be so great?
Wait, so sorry, how far did we make it towards Kresk?
You're probably 3/4 of the way of your journey total.
And it's like
23 miles.
And it's like what time?
4.
We got this.
You got.
Yeah, you guys have maybe like 4 or 5 miles left.
Oh.
Five
It's like
5
2
miles
hours.
left.
It's like 2 hours.
Yeah, you guys could do it in a couple hours.
We're
Yeah.
good.
Reese hands the small knife to Sindra.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna give it a little kiss on the hilt because I think it's neat. I'm gonna tuck it away.
It's covered in blood.
Yeah.
Oh, never
Wolf
mind.
blood.
Ramiz cocks
I'm
his
gonna
eye
wipe
there.
it off. Sterilizing.
Pulled it out of a wolf.
Wait, Ramiz, as Ramiz hands it to her, he'll do like a little magician
He did
sleight of hand, and he'll take it.
prestidigitation it. You actually did
Yeah,
last time.
I feel like I did.
He did. He prestidigitationed it so that he could read the text better. So it might actually be clean now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
Just like bounce.
Give it a little kiss and pop it in my hilt.
You trust magic. I like this. And then Rumis will say, we are about 3/4 of the way to Kresk. I estimate another 5 miles. We should continue.
Excellent deductive reasoning.
What a cartographer.
I mean, I've been on a few hikes.
Okay, so the party agrees to continue on their journey to Krez. And after approximately a 5-mile walk, you make it without incident to Krezg. It was very boring. You heard, oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot about.
What are
Don't oh boy me. Yeah. I found something, by the way, guys. I found a soundscape for Curse of Strahd.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Okay.
It's actually pretty fucking cool. Where
You
is
know, OBS that straight into your stream.
nope.
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 But I am
Gonna play it on your cell phone?
going to
Go
play
through your
it.
mic?
Wait, I can hold on.
Please no.
Wait, you can share advanced sharing options. Nope. Share sound. I can share my sound. I think I can just play it and you guys will hear it.
That is coming out of your speakers.
Sounds bad.
This is why we should
Real
have been
bad.
Discord.
Okay.
It sounds like a whale echo at 50.
It is echo. It is echoey. Like that's the way it sounds.
It's not a whale.
But it's like wow.
It's like cawing.
Eh.
Sounds like the sound Danny makes when she's excited about candy.
Yeah. I haven't heard that song and that sound in person for so long.
We'll hear it soon. So you're trying.
Now it's like a
Here now.
sonar. I'm in a submarine.
All right, fine.
We
fine.
got to work on the sound
Well,
piece
yeah.
before the session. I
Yeah,
think.
you're right. You're right.
We'll
But I-
figure it out.
okay.
No worries.
Anyways, you eventually make it to Kresk. It's a fairly boring walk. You hear some birds, some ravens calling out in the woods. You hear a lone howl every once in a while, and you eventually get to Kresk. Now, as you approach Kresk, the rain is beginning to let up. As you approach those big iron-bound gates, the air is growing colder, and it smells a bit crisper as you make your ascent up to the hill that Kresk is built upon. You approach the giant iron-bound gates, and there are 2 guards in fur-clad hats who are standing there watching you a little bit nervously. As you approach, they look to you and they don't quite appear to know who you are at first.
Sometimes I don't know who I am.
And as you approach the gates, one of the guards yells down. He says, "Halt! Who approaches?"
We halt obediently, I assume. Kane does. Kane ain't no bitch.
Yeah. I'm forgetting the child's name.
Ilya?
Yeah.
Do we recognize the guards? Do we have any previous?
It's really hard to tell because they are just like covered in, like they're wearing big coats and these big fur hats, and you can just make out some facial expressions that look human.
Should we?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shout something.
Please do.
Okay. But it's evening.
Yeah, it's probably about 6:30 p.m. at this point. 6:30.
Mhm.
Good evening. We are friends of Ilya's. We have returned from our trek.
Some strong eye contact there with those guys.
That was a lot of
Yeah, they're into it.
And the one kind of nudges the other, and the second you see start to walks off of the gate top and disappears out of sight. And the one who shouted down on you kind of eyes you and cocks his head. He says, "Wait a moment." After a few minutes, the second guard returns and the gates open.
Yes.
As the gates open, you are greeted by none other than Ilya
Oh god.
and Demira. And Demira is the woman who had the baby.
Yeah.
And she's holding her newborn and swaddling him in her arms.
I guess it's a good sign nobody's throat is slit, though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Ramis will. How long has it been? It's been like a couple days.
It's been closer to like a week, but yeah.
Okay. Ramis will walk to
It's maybe been longer than a week, actually. Maybe it's been a couple weeks.
Ramis will walk
It's a lot of
to
travel
Ilya smiling and say, "How are you?" And turn to Demira and say, "How is the newborn?"
Ilya smiles as he greets you and he says, "I'm doing pretty well." He's like, "Are you going to come to our house for dinner tonight?" And Demira smiles at you swaddling her baby. And she says, "Oh, well, I'm doing quite well. And so is baby, oh God, baby Boris." Yeah, his name is Boris. Don't choke. The baby is cute. And
Sweet
so is
little
the
baby Boris.
And that is
yes,
greatly in
soulless
part
baby
due
Boris.
to your efforts.
Ramis will like coddle the bundle and be like, "Baby Boris is most adorable."
Baby Boris, by the way, is very cute. This is a very cute baby.
Most adorable.
He rolled well on his charisma.
For not having a soul.
It's a very cute, soulless baby. He has huge eyes. They're like huge eyes,
So he's like gross.
like cartoon character eyes. No, I mean it's cute,
Huh.
but they're big.
Ramis will smile and laugh and turn to the party and like kind of be like, "Are we going?"
Are you smiling and laughing as well?
Oh, Ramis, that
Uh,
was a great one.
are we going to this dinner?
We
Well,
have
I would like to
many
remind you
things to
all, just as a reminder, this is a DM insertion. Krezg is not like Vallaki. There are no inns, there are no taverns, there are no hotels. So your options are stay at the Burgomaster's.
Well, stay at the Burgermasters or stay at the Flesh Golem house.
Or stay at the Abbey. Yeah,
Abbey.
you could stay at the Abbey.
Yeah, that
that's
place
true.
wasn't creepy at all.
Yeah. That place
I
was
mean-
great.
It's not.
Gosh,
any
love the
luxury,
suit.
Krezg music. Oh, I closed it. Krezg has good sounds.
I just don't think they'll be able to
Whatever,
appreciate
it's
it.
fine, whatever.
Can you send me the file?
I mean, it's just on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Send it to the Discord.
I'll,
Everyone can
you keep
play
doing your
along.
thing. I'll see if I can very casually weave it. All right.
Wait, no. There's
Yeah. Like
no.
I was really impressed that you just showed.
No.
Just showed a single song.
No. I've decided no. Who's gonna listen to this?
Can we pause the music?
We get it. They got bills.
Okay.
There are bells. Ramis, sensing no hesitation from the party, will turn back to Ilya and say, "We would be most honored to join you for dinner tonight." It is getting late after all.
Yeah. And you guys are probably ridiculously hungry after a long day of travel where you have not really eaten a lot of food. You had food at the tower with Ez, but
And Ilya, I could eat a direwolf.
Ilya says, I am starving.
Oh, me too.
Okay, so you follow Ilya and Demira back to the Burgomaster's mansion, which technically now Ilya is the Burgomaster of Kresk. And
What is like the? I'm so sorry. What is the
Okay.
proper way to address a burgomaster? Do you say Burgomaster Ilya,
no,
My
I think
lord.
you can just
Mister
My liege.
Mr. Bilya?
it depends on their title. Burgomaster is like more like mayor. And you wouldn't really say like mayor, whoever, you just like say their name.
You might.
Whereas like someone with a higher title, like for example, the Baron in Vallaki, like Baron is a really high title. So you call him like Baron last name. In this case, it's perfectly appropriate and proper to address the Burgomaster of Kresk just by their first name.
Okay.
Yeah, that is polite.
Question. Can you guys remind me, did Ilya kill his mother?
His
It
dad.
was just his
He
father,
killed his
right?
dad, yes.
Okay, but his
So-
mom was fine?
The father, Dimitri, who was like the first person that you guys met in Kresk.
Yeah.
And mother Anna.
Yeah.
And she is, so when you sent Ilya, just giving you a refresher on what happened, because that actually is pretty important and relevant for where you guys are going to dinner.
Cool.
So after the abbot cured Ilya, you guys brought him back to his house and sent him on his way, and he went home to see his mom, Anna, and supposedly the two of them are there. And Anna was like pretty headstrong when you met her, and she was pretty devastated by what had happened to her husband. It's been a couple of weeks.
He's gonna be on for dinner.
So you start heading inside, heading over to the Burgomaster's cottage. Actually happens to be like one of the very first cottages in the village. It's like very close to the entrance. So you guys head over, you open up the doors, and upon opening the doors, a wafting smell of deliciousness hits your noses. It smells like heaven. It smells like freshly baked bread. It smells like rosemary potatoes. It smells like all the good things. And inside, Anna is busy cooking. She's got like 3 towels like wrapped around her arms. She's got like an apron tied around her waist, like 8 things inside of it, and just scraps everywhere. And she is very busy cooking. And the house looks a little bit in disarray. And upon entering, you see a little bassinet sitting in the living room, which gives indication that Demira might be living here right now. What do you guys do?
She was like the. Why was she at the house?
Last time Demira and the midwife came rushing into the Burgomaster's house, asking for Anna's help, because Anna, as it turns out, is the closest thing that the town has to a
Doily.
Physician.
You mean a doula?
Yeah.
A
Did you
healer.
say doily?
It's
To
different.
like a health professional, because their previous health professional happened to be occupied the last when Demira was having her baby. So they came to Anna's house to have Anna assist in the birth of the baby. That's how you came to know Demira, who did have the baby at the Burgomaster's house. So they're all there and they're hanging out. And you walk in, it smells like delicious. And Ilya is just like, you can just see the like look on his face of like pure joy. And like, he like starts walking up to his mom and he starts like poking around trying to get some food. And she's like, not yet, not yet.
Ramis will approach Anna and give a serious but smiling bow.
She turns around to see you and she is surprised. and she looks upon you, and her first expression is just like surprise and shock. And then she says, "Oh, wow, okay. Do we have guests for dinner? I'll make more."
I mean, that's on Ilya.
That's true. And she begins like double timing what she was already doing.
Could I casually, nonchalantly investigate what she's cooking?
Yes.
Good idea.
She is cooking, so there's some freshly baked bread.
Okay.
There is,
Mostly solely curious about what kind of meat she's cooking.
she appears to be cooking what looks like lamb.
Do I know it's lamb or does it just look like lamb?
I
What I'm
mean,
specifically going for is this is the town where the creatures at the Abbey would dig up the graves and eat the bodies. Oh,
you can tell the difference between human meat and lamb meat, and this is not.
But the people don't eat people.
The mongrel
Well,
folk
like,
have been known to like
Ilya's
dig
kind
up
of a-
graves.
wild card. And Ilya's really freaking into this food. So I'm just trying to make sure that she's not cooking up a special treat of like human
It
leg
smells
shank or
like and
something.
appears
You know?
to be lamb. There is no indication that it's not, but I don't know how you would tell if it was human
Don't-
flesh, unless you like had a very special skill to be able to tell if something was some other kind of meat.
Don't elves eat humans anyways? You monsters.
Elves?
Elves eat anything. They're like the goats of society.
Exactly. Exactly.
Are they?
Smells like lamb to you.
Great. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Fabulous. All right. All right. Could I just observe Ilya? Is he doing anything creepy? Does he seem like he was a dead child brought back to life?
Ramis
he
is
seem-
currently asking Ilya if he knows how to sing and like pulling out his instrument and stringing it. So that's, I'm hoping, what Ilya's doing.
Yeah, so Ilya is of course observing Ramis. But every once in a while, Ilya does seem to be distracted by how delicious that food smells.
Mhm.
And basically you're watching Ilya. The behavior that you notice from Ilya is that he just seems really hungry. Yeah, he seems like he really wants to eat. He's excited to eat.
Okay.
And he seems to take interest in what Ramis is showing him. You want to roll for maybe like a performance?
Am I performing?
Yeah, see how into it he is.
Is this like,
You're like pulling out your thing and starting to string a little bit. That's performing.
I was
right?
like setting up, but yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's see how
It's
it
up, it's
goes.
up to you.
It's a
Ooh.
24.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
Well done.
Even Anna stops making dinner to turn around and observe Ramis's performance. What are you singing over there?
Just beautiful bardic music.
Beautiful bardic music. What does this particular tune sound like?
I did it all for the nookie. Yeah, the nookie. Yeah, so you can take that cookie and stick it up your what?
Amazing.
Yes.
Oh.
Ilya breaks out into an excited clap. This is everything he could have hoped for. Delicious dinner and what a show.
Oh.
I assume we
Um,
all have bardic inspiration now.
I think you might. Yeah, I think you all are going to really enjoy this dinner. So after some time of hanging out, you guys sit down for dinner. Dinner is ready. I'm going to switch over to some of my notes.
I call it loot biscuit.
I'm going to switch over to my notes. So just okay.
I appreciated it, Ramis.
Okay. So Demira sets little Boris into his bassinet and he dozes silently as you all sit down for a delicious dinner. So everyone has seemed very kind. Everyone has such a pleasant demeanor. You guys are having a really nice time. Ilya seems to be recovering and healthy. Everyone is laughing and joking with each other. At certain points during the dinner, both Demira and Anna stopped to thank the party for all their help so far. And you all really feel like you're kind of welcomed as part of the family.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Ilya is like constantly just talking through mouthfuls of something throughout the evening, just stuffing his face. He's got a huge appetite and he's loving it. Even every once in a while, Anna even has to slow him down and say, like, remember to breathe. And yeah, and she just thinks that is the most hilarious thing in the whole world. Growing boy needs his nutrition. And after some time, Demira kind of looks at all of you and she furrows her brow a little bit. She says, this has been a most pleasant evening. And I really want to thank you. It is because of you all that baby Boris is safe and now gets to have a big brother figure in his life, which is so important after his father, Big Boris, passed several months ago. So you've learned that her husband, who was named Boris,
Big Boris.
Big Boris, he died a few months ago before she gave birth. So it's just her and the baby. She then gets serious for a moment. And she says, winter is fast approaching this year. Krez is getting ready to hunker down. And this strikes a chord with the party. You guys have heard that the winters in Barovia can be really, really rough. And Krezg is kind of like the wintry town. It's kind of like the Aspen of Barovia. So it's just like very especially cold climate here. She says the cold usually kills whatever few crops we have left, which are mostly root vegetables. Our farms, they must be carefully tended to and distributed evenly so that everyone can survive the coming months. This happens every year and we're quite used to preparing for winter. The problem is that recently our town's main livestock count has been coming up short. Mostly the collection of sheep that is shared by the village has been dwindling down and we don't really know why. Our livelihood depends on that livestock with winter just around the corner. And it would be such a huge help if you guys could all go and visit our farm. My brother Luca, he lives on the farm that we grew up on. And that's where the collection is held. And unfortunately, our father passed recently on an excursion. And I'm pretty tied up with the baby. So Luca's been having some trouble managing on his own. Luca is a simple guy, but don't let that fool you. He's absolutely the best farmer in town and a sheep whisperer like you've never seen. I would appreciate if at some point during your stay here, maybe you could go and chat with him and see what you can figure out. You guys are so capable and unfortunately we've been so busy here.
Sounds like something we might be able to be convinced to pursue.
Yeah.
We do have other business in town, however.
I assumed as much. Hopefully it wouldn't bother you too much.
Kane looks over at Ramis, Sindra, and Zug.
Reese is stuffing a roll in his face right now.
You seem quite hungry, Ramis. Don't worry, we can wait until you're done chewing.
Why, of course, we will speak to Luca.
Doug, do you have any reason not to pursue this?
I have like 2 rolls in my mouth.
He's like got one in his mouth and he's like trying to put the other in.
I would go for a third, but this is a polite dinner. So I look over and I think it over for half a second and I just like, no.
Mm-mm.
Is that a no?
It's a no, I don't have any reason to not.
Yeah.
I think.
Right.
I'll nod in agreement with the group. I'm down to go.
Aw. You guys are so sweet. She is delighted at this.
We have a sweet roll in the microwave. I want this right now.
We do.
Ooh.
The one I brought from Byron's.
Good role play. I like it.
That is good role play. She seems delighted at your
Sweet role
response.
play.
And she says, just know you are always welcome here. And Anna nods her head in agreement and she says, you really are. Thank you. And with that, the dinner continues to go on. You have a lot of pleasant exchanges. Anything you guys want to talk about with Demira, Anna, Ilya this evening? We don't have to role play out the rest of the dinner.
They're looking quite well, I assume.
Everyone looks well and healthy.
Well,
Did we notice anything significantly different about the town on the way in?
It feels a little chillier. Just the temperature kind of feels a little colder. But that's the only significant thing you've noticed.
Do we need anything else from them?
I don't, I feel like his appetite is unnatural. I do not trust him, but I can just let it go.
He's a child.
That was brought back from the dead. That's how every like slow human to zombie thing begins. They just are
Zombies
ravenous and they're
aren't
really,
real.
really hungry for whatever.
That tastes delicious.
Gosh.
You want to ask them about it?
I don't know. Like, do you guys think I should? Is it a waste of time? Should I just let it go?
You can try to isolate him and then maybe he'll get all serious on you and try to bite you. He seems fine to me.
I think at best we could keep tabs on the house and that's about it.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's reasonable, I think.
I feel like we would have seen something over dinner if anything was amiss.
How's my poker face?
We
Is it good?
great.
Not revealing anything one way or the other?
No.
you
Good.
kind of look a little miffed.
Really? I look angry?
Oh, do not
she
tilt
has-
your
she just
head like
has-
that.
She has resting mist face. It's fine.
That's resting my face.
You have a resting gorgeous face, but like you're upset and gorgeous.
You look upset.
Those are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, yeah, so you continue to have a really pleasant evening. You share some laughs and some jokes. Every once in a while you hear a little sploot coming from baby Boris.
Little what?
Little sploot.
Is he barfing?
He's like letting out little farts. Just a baby. Just making baby noises. Or a little like little gurgle.
Oh, it's a Murloc baby.
Anyway,
How many babies have you guys been around?
just of the Murloc variety.
What's a baby?
Yes.
Yeah, so with that, dinner comes to a close. And yeah, dinner goes late into the evening. You guys have dinner for several hours. You stay up chatting for a little bit. And yeah, you guys are welcome to sleep here for the evening should you like to do that.
please.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone wants to like watch out, you can do
Yep.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So Sindra wants to
Oh, yeah.
to do a shift sleep.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm going to bed.
I'll take the first watch.
I ate a lot of sweet rolls.
You did.
Syndra, you take first watch.
Maybe the rest of the
And
world did. Did you eat it?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
And I will take second watch in the morning when I awake.
I mean, elves only need like 4 hours of sleep, so she
That's
can
true. They just meditate. They don't even sleep, do they?
she can like kind of look out and meditate at the same time. If you want it to be like kind of like a gentle being on watch, like not like super intently like this, but like just like being kind of alert, like yeah, you could just meditate and still be kind of engaged.
I can do that.
Okay. So the evening proceeds. Zug passes out face down with a belly full of delicious bread, as do Ramis and Kane. Sindra meditates whilst kind of keeping tabs on the house situation. And nothing appears to happen in the evening. Everything seems okay. So the morning comes and the sun begins to shine into the cottage. And you are all awake.
How early is it?
I mean, you guys can kind of decide what time you want to wake up. I don't need to dictate that. What time you want to wake up?
Do we want to stay for breakfast or do we want to bolt? Actually, I won't say that. I will wake up and like nudge the nearest person awake if they're sleeping, and then ask them if they want to stay for breakfast.
Stay for breakfast? Yeah, who's nearest to Zug?
Oh, definitely Ramis.
Not Ramis.
He's the warmest.
Oh,
True. Where are we sleeping?
in the tiny side bedroom, all 4 of you.
Okay.
Nice.
It's very cramped.
Ramis elbowed awake by Zug. I'll say, yes, Zug. And kind of start to fall back asleep.
Yeah, so you fall back asleep.
I'm gonna get up.
Zug gets up. All right, Zug, you're up.
I'm gonna go in the kitchen. I'll be quiet.
You're gonna help yourself to breakfast right now?
I'm going to poke around. You know.
Okay.
Zug, as quietly as Zug can, enters the kitchen and starts to poke around. What you
Yes.
do notice is nobody is around. It's quiet.
What time do we think it is?
Yeah,
The
can I
sun's
look-
up, so probably like 7:38.
Oh shit, Ramis is up.
I feel like the household would be up by now. Do I hear anything? If I
Not
stand super
besides the sound of Remy snoring.
And I didn't notice anything all night in my meditative watch.
You did not. I need a soundscape for this.
Wow.
still? Isn't that your soundscape every night?
No, he doesn't snore actually.
Oh,
Pretty
that's
great.
no fun.
Shame.
Pretty great.
I'll head outside.
So Zug goes to the door to head outside, and upon opening the door, put your hand on the door, and the door like flings open, and you're like thrust forward, and a man is standing there, and he looks at you, and his eyes go like wide, like holy shit.
It's a half orc.
It's a fucking half orc. And he says, "Oh my god."
Relax, guy.
I will also have a shocked look on my face and repeat, "Oh my god!"
And he says, "Is Anna here?"
Who's Anna?
The burgomaster's wife. Is she here?
Yeah.
The boy has a
I
wife?
don't know. Honestly, she was here, but I don't know if she's here now.
She's not here. He says, you will have to do.
Oh god. What have you
Do
done?
what?
Doug?
He says, help is required immediately.
With what?
He says, you must come. We must go to the farm right now.
While Zug is talking to the guy at the front door, could I like poke my
You
face?
guys hear this
closest
exchange, by the way.
adjacent bedroom?
This like house is so, this cottage is tiny. so you
Okay,
can hear
okay,
this
so
exchange. The rest of the party hears this exchange.
Right.
As I'm gonna turn around and just yell out, I'm going to the farm,
What?
and then I will let the man lead me to the farm.
Oh my god.
Okay, the rest
Okay.
of the party, having heard this exchange, you guys can keep snoozing.
No, I would jump up, but I really want to check the other bedrooms to see if they're actually gone.
Ramirez is like rushing to put on.
The door
clothes.
for the other room is open, and you can look in, and no one is in there. It's empty. The house
Oh.
appears to be empty.
So there's only one room.
There's two. There's like the one main room, which is normally Ilya would sleep in this room, but with you guys over, Ilya is sleeping in the second bedroom with his mom.
Okay. I would like to look in that bedroom.
It's open and no one's in there.
What about the other one?
No, there's only
They're
two.
only
There's
Only
like
two.
a living area.
There's a living
There's like
area,
three
there's like
rooms
kind of a main bedroom, and then there's like the
Okay.
side bedroom that you guys are in.
I thought Demira and baby Boris were staying in this house as well.
Yes, they are out in the living area.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And
cool.
then
That's fine.
Anna stays in the big bedroom usually. Supposedly Ilya stays in the bedroom you guys are in. Ilya went into the big bedroom with his mom
Okay.
to sleep.
Okay.
No one's in this house.
Okay.
I'm
I
here.
gather my shit and run after Zug.
Okay, Sindra runs after Zug and the strange panic man who requested his help. Ramis and Kane.
Yeah,
How about
Ramirez
you?
has been rushing to get dressed.
Okay, he's like putting his pants on, like trying to get out.
Kane's ready to go.
Kane's ready to go. Kane just like literally puts on his loincloth and leaves.
Mhm.
Great. And then his robe over it. That's it.
Surprise!
Okay, so you guys all scurry out the house and follow this strange panic man to about a 10-minute walk across town
Mhm.
to get to the farm. And as you approach, you see this farm. This little plot of land is a bit bigger than most of the others. And there's a big arched sign over the top of the farm, and it says Barbu Farm.
Oh, does it? That's interesting.
It does. And just to fill in some flavor text, you do remember that Demira told you it is her family farm and her brother is there. So putting some pieces together, the group is maybe sort of figuring out
This is Luca.
that this is Luca's farm and that Demira is a Barbu.
Ramirez will give Sindra a glare.
I'll meet it with a.
And that last night, Demira told you that her father had passed very recently on an excursion.
Oh, okay, got it.
So you may have picked up her father's knife,
Her father's salami cutting knife.
and you might know what happened to their dad.
Fancy cheese knife.
So you guys approach the farm. The farm is quaint and it is cozy. It's simple, but it's effective. Yeah, so the farm reads Barbu Farm on the front, and the man leads you to the livestock pen that is towards the north. He leads you over there, and there you encounter a pen that is totally empty. There are no sheep, there's no livestock. It is covered in blood. And there is a man standing in the center, quite a large man. He's really quite tall and hardy, almost as big as Zug, not quite. And he is weeping gently.
Does he have any blood on him?
No. No,
Good.
he does
Can
not.
I?
What is happening? Did you just go get Cheddar?
Look at she's all curled up.
He just went and got Cheddar. Are
Oh,
you-
She was sleeping. I want her to be awake so
Are
she
you
doesn't
fucking kidding me
bug the
right
shit
now?
out of me.
It's all vindictive.
Like she's awake now.
Oh, it's so sweet. Oh.
Continue.
Okay.
I'll walk into the pen and put my arm on this dude's shoulder
Yeah.
and say, "Good morning."
He turns to you. He has a full head of dark black hair. He has beautiful, piercing blue eyes, and a big, like, chiseled face with like lots of stubble. He's wearing kind of like workwear overall style, and he turns over and he looks at you, and he like wipes a soul tear off his cheek, and he says, "They are dead. They are dead, and there is nothing that I can do.
What is dead?
The sheep.
Left.
The sheep are all gone."
Can I look around? Are there any other livestock around?
It is empty. The pen is completely empty, and there's blood splattering all over. You notice a few. You actually notice really weirdly that there are no carcasses, even though there's a lot of blood. But there are a couple of scattered bones here and there.
I'll ask him. Do you know what happened to him? Did they run away?
He says, "You are like me."
What was that supposed to be?
I am but a simple man with a simple mind.
He like recognizes that you are simple. Maybe the way that he is simple. Even Luca, whose, by the way, intelligence is the same as yours. Actually, I think it might be lower.
It has to be higher.
I think
Anything
it's like
lower
a
and he's
3.
dumber than a squirrel.
I think it's like a 3.
Okay.
Wow.
He even is confused as to why you would ask if they ran away when the pen is covered in blood. He says, "No, they're in the dirt. They're in the dirt.
In the dirt.
They're in the dirt."
Why are they in the dirt?
Ramiz is just gonna observe this whole conversation. Sit back.
Please let me play it out. Let me play it out.
We finally found the role play for Zug. Here it is.
In the dirt.
He says, "I know that they're in the dirt. I know it." He says, "Eugene says, I'm just a simpleton, but I know that they're in the dirt." And what you are taking from this is him saying that they're in the dirt is meaning that they're dead.
Oh.
Not that
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
not
not that they're
literally
physically
pointing
in
to
the
you
dirt.
with dirt.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, this guy does have an intelligence of 3. What put them in the dirt?
He shakes his head. "I don't know. I don't know."
Do you know when they were put in the dirt?
He says, just today. He said, I had 3 dozen last night, which is a little lower than normal. Normally we like to have about 50 here, but I had 3 dozen last night, and now today I came out here at sunrise. They were here, and now they're gone. They're in the dirt. There's no more.
Did you hear anything last night?
No,
Anything strange?
I didn't hear any noises.
Has this ever happened before? Have you ever had a sheep go missing?
Oh yeah, we have sheep go missing all the time, but not 3 dozen sheep all at once.
Hmm. I'm afraid I don't know much about sheep and their habits. Are you sure this isn't normal?
It's not normal. No.
Hmm.
And then he starts to weep softly again. He says, "Oh, Miss Brownie."
Ramis, meanwhile, is going to be investigating the pen covered in blood.
Yeah. So Ramis investigating the pen covered in blood. Yeah. So upon your investigation, go ahead and roll investigation check. See what you find.
Me too, or no? Am I
You wanna investigate the pen, or you wanna keep questioning Luca?
I'm just gonna tell Luca that
8.
I have smarter friends than us that I will relay your concerns to. And then I will pat him again on the shoulder and say good morning and then leave to investigate.
My friends will take care of this. Good.
I have people.
And
for
now
this.
I will
Luca looks at you and he says, "Thank you, friend.
Oh.
You are my friend."
No.
Well, while this is going on, could I investigate everything outside of the pen, like see if I can find any footprints or anything like that?
Yeah, roll investigation.
I got a 21.
You're investigating too.
Hmm.
I got a 6.
I overheard the
21.
conversation and I'm just quietly curious.
What did you roll?
I also got a 21.
Okay.
21.
Nice.
So I guess collective group information, assuming that you'll eventually share this information. What you end up finding is footprints in the pen and around the pen are sheep and human. And that is all you find. You find no other types of footprints besides human and sheep.
It's the Mongol folk with hooves, man. I'm telling you.
Do the human footprints have any unique attributes?
Nope, they just look like shoed human feet. Some of them definitely look like Lucas. Some of them look like yours. They come in various shapes and sizes, but you do pretty much see human-looking footprints. You do see a few sheep bones that have been left behind, and upon inspecting them, you notice that they have bite marks on them.
Are they like bitten clean, or there's still
They
meat on the
just kind of have
bones?
more like chew or bite marks on them, not like bitten clean, like not like bitten in half or anything like that. And with 21s, you can see that the markings look like they were made by rows of sharp teeth, not unlike a shark bite.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Mongol folk.
Can we investigate outside the barn, like around the perimeter, see if we find any other foot thingamabobs?
That's what
Yeah,
my check was.
continuing to investigate the sheep pen, you see several pairs of footprints kind of going off in various directions. But they do, again, all look human. Yeah, just human footprints. Nothing super distinguishable about them. Most of the people in Krez are wearing exactly the same shoes.
Oh, so they're footprints of shoes then.
Yes.
Okay.
They're not like bare human footprints. Yeah.
Does it look like there's just like one specific set of footprints, or does it look like multiple people?
Lots of different pairs of footprints, nothing super distinguishable. I mean, you're assuming that like Luca goes in and out of here every day to feed these sheep. So
Well, what about the blood bath? It's just blood and inside and then nowhere else?
mostly inside, yeah. There's a little bit kind of leading out of the pen, but most of the blood is actually concentrated inside of the pen. So it appears as though whatever incident happened took place in the pen.
Gobble them all up.
So for investigation, could we tell if there were any like fresh footprints that maybe led from like the bloody pen outside?
Again, it just kind of seems like a mixture of footprints. There's nothing super, yeah, there's nothing that like really stands out there. It's like just one of the, so you do notice like several different pairs of footprints. You can see, because Luca's a pretty big guy, you can see some footprints that like clearly belong to Luca. You can also see some footprints that are very clearly smaller than Luca's. Yeah. So yeah, like just looking at the ground, you can see like some blood splattering. You see a few bones here and there, and you see he's just waking up the cats right now. And you see several pairs of footprints leading both in and out. Yeah. And as you guys are investigating the pen, and by the way, the pen sort of runs alongside the side road in Vallaki. So there's kind of, or Vallaki in Krez. There's kind of like, Krez is kind of like a circle almost in terms of like the town. And so the main road is kind of on the eastern side of town. And that main road actually leads up to the Abbey. And then there's kind of a circle road that's around the western side. This is on that western side, and it faces, the pen faces out to the western road. And there's lots of people walking by, and some people start to notice what's going on. And they start to like gather and watch what's going on. You see some anxious people start to gather and examine the situation and look kind of terrified at a bunch of blood in this pen and no sheep.
Could I observe the crowd and see if anyone looks entertained or intrigued?
Nobody looks entertained or intrigued.
Okay, all right, cool.
They look panicked.
Ramirez will start to do some crowd control. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, this is clearly a wolf attack. The situation is under control.
As Ramis is addressing the crowd, Anna actually shows up as well and kind of joins the crowd and is looking on at what's happening. And she looks pretty shocked as to what is seen. You can tell that the tensions from the onlookers starting to rise.
Wait, did my speech, my incredible lie affect them at all?
Roll for deception.
Not persuasion.
No, this is deception.
That's 16.
Okay. Some people in the crowd are feeling, you can tell that they start to like, the look goes from panic to worry. Because even though like, you know, the blood is terrifying and awful, but there is still the case that the livestock is gone, which is terrifying in its own right, even if it was just a wolf attack. And one of the onlookers comes up to Ramis and says, "You say this was a wolf attack, but we don't get wolves here in Krez, not with our fortified gates. Where would a wolf have come from?"
Wolves are crafty beasts. We may think we are protected, but I have just come from another village that is quite similarly fortified, and yet a wolf managed to slip in.
Deception.
Am I just gonna have to like convince fucking everyone? Okay, that is a 24, motherfucker.
Oh my god,
The,
nice.
the man like nods his head at you, and he's like, "My God," he's like, "What a terrifying thought.
They're
What
crafty foul beasts.
are we going to do about the wolves and the missing livestock?"
Wolves do not harm people. Do not worry. We will find a way to replenish our livestock, but your safety is not at stake.
He thanks you,
Can I
and
roll deception?
he turns around and goes back to his family, and he like holds his supposed wife's hands, and he like, you know, looks over at you and like gestures like, "This man told us," and he's like, "It's going to be okay," and she's like weeping, and then the two of them take off.
Ramis will start walking away from the crowd.
And yeah, so so as the crowd starts to look tense and scared and worried, you hear from the back of the mob, you hear a voice, and it yells, "We should have never let Luca be in charge of these sheep." And I actually am not even going to require a check. It's Anna's voice. And she's claiming that Luca is the reason that the sheep are gone. And she says, "We should not have left the simpleton in charge. Kresk will starve now. What are we to do?"
I'm gonna jump in unless anybody else wants to.
Go for it.
Please do.
Go for it.
Anna, what good does this blame do anyone? The sheep are missing. We did not know it is Luca's fault, but the fact remains. Casting blame is no way to solve this business.
She looks at you. She's anxious and scared looking. And she says, I knew that it was a mistake to let him stay in charge after his father left. She said, "What are we to do? Is my village to starve now because of the actions of one man?" And she repeats it like loudly to the group. She's like, "Is our village to starve because of the actions of one man?"
And justice can be served after we figure out how to supply the village.
Indeed, inciting violence now does not solve the immediate problem.
She takes a deep breath. She says, "Perhaps you are right." And
I'll roll persuasion.
I mean, no, not necessary.
I'll do it.
She
Fucking nail it. Fucking nail it.
she says, "Perhaps you are right." She lets out a deep sigh. And even though she says this to your face, she looks downright pissed. She looks very angry, and she is sort of, she's kind of shooting a little bit of a glare, daggers in your direction.
I want to shout out to Anna. Where were you this morning?
Nice.
Sunk.
And before she has a chance to reply, you hear a scream that echoes from somewhere nearby.
Oh god.
An ear-curdling scream.
Ramis's paper thin excuse is falling apart quick, guys.
Where did the scream come from? Can we tell?
It came from the road, a little ways south.
Like outside of town?
No, like in town. But like the western road that I was describing before, just a little bit south of where the farm is. Yeah, you hear it. It sounds close.
I'm gonna
And
stick my
the
owl.
mob like kind of turns that direction to see what's going on.
Can my owl see anything if I let it fly up above and look kind of in the direction of the?
So the owl flies overhead, and looking down in that direction, you see a woman, and she is standing next to she's standing next to Ilya,
Oh god.
God,
Sandra
damn
was
it,
right.
Ilya.
He's
who
eating
is
her.
hunched over in the middle of the road eating another villager.
Sandra
God,
was right.
Well, fucking well. What did I fucking say?
Sandra.
Sandra,
Sandra's
I'm
got
afraid you were right
the
about
high-
Ilya.
I dropped a lot of hints that something was up.
Oh yeah, it was super
Oh.
creepy and gross.
He was just acting like I acted at that age.
Yeah, no, I wanted it to seem like maybe he's just a really hungry teenager.
No, nobody's that hungry unless they're craving flesh.
I'm not fucking hungry all the goddamn time.
So the owl sees a hunched over Ilya nomming on another villager as this woman, presumably she was on her way to be an onlooker, lets out a ear curling scream.
We must wait. Hold on.
Karen, what are you gonna tell us?
We must watch.
keep
Hold on a
it,
second.
keep it
Hold on a second.
on the DL though.
Yeah, yeah.
We have to go.
How far is Ramis from me right now? Am I like right next to him by any chance?
Yeah, you're pretty close to Ramis because you guys were both talking to Anna.
Also,
gonna
Ramis
whisper.
will offer up a message, literally the spell message. What do you see?
It's Ilya. I'm afraid Sindra's concerns were accurate.
Ramis just turns pale.
Ramis turns pale. And yeah, so Kane whispers this over to Ramis, and this is still happening.
Yeah, we got.
We are going to investigate the scream. Everyone stay calm and stay here. You are much safer here than whatever's causing the scream.
Yeah.
It is too late. The mob has already started moving over to where the scream came
They're
from.
moving towards the screen.
Yes, they're going to look
I'm gonna-
at what happened.
Can I
Oh,
like
wait,
make
I
a
don't think I
beeline
do.
to the scream?
Yeah, wait, so Kane yells out to tell everyone to stay put.
They're like, "Ugh."
Persuasion
wizardry.
to persuade the mob to stay put.
Wait, can Ramis
Wait, you want me to roll persuasion?
Yes, I
Can
do.
Ramis lend
Okay,
his
hold on.
voice and aid to Kane?
That's not really a thing.
Well, like if we're both yelling it, right?
You can yell too, yeah.
Oh wait, I'm gonna do something tight. I'm gonna I'm gonna enhance ability on Kane
Okay.
and provide for him Eagle Splendor, which will give him advantage on this roll.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Ramis is like imparting some of his charisma.
He's like
Well, that first roll was
shooting
good.
charisma
Oh,
at.
I'll
shit.
throw another one just in case.
Oh
They're
no,
both the same. 21, baby.
Okay.
Ooh.
With a 21, you successfully convince most of the mob to stay put. A couple of stragglers still kind of decide to mosey over and try.
How many
to,
stragglers?
Maybe like 3 or 4.
Do we have some CC we can throw out real quick?
I can rush in and start shield bashing people.
No.
I'm sorry, I
They're
meant like
just
crowd
curious.
control. Like crowd control.
Get in
like,
their
back
way.
Up, back up.
Get in their way, Zug.
This could be a dire wolf.
This is riot.
And I won't
police
save
Zug
you.
now. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Wait, I want to do something cool.
Do it.
I want to cast Silent Image and
Oh,
create an image
beautiful.
of a wolf running in the opposite direction from the scream. Clearly
That
in
is
view of the
perfect.
townspeople.
So
And then I want to shout, look, I told you it's a dire wolf.
okay, so Zug shouts, "It's a wolf!" and Syndra casts a silent image of a wolf running in the opposite direction. And the villagers turn to look and they see it and they are all like horrified and they start screaming in the streets.
Chaos.
But do they run the opposite way though?
They start to run home.
Good,
They all
good,
just
good.
Good.
dissipate,
Guys.
except for like one who is still not convinced and
Cast
going
whole
in the
person on them.
direction.
Who is it?
I can hold back.
Who is this person?
Some guy.
Fuck this guy. I mean, does anyone else want to
Fuck
take
this
a crack
guy.
and try something too?
Cast whole person on him.
I can just hold him back with my shield. I'm like,
There you go.
Need to,
Yeah,
you need to back
Zug
up.
can hold him.
That
Zug's a
ass-
strong boy.
As much as I'm enjoying this, I just would also like to let you guys know that once this curious guy sees what's happening, he's gonna scream and run home.
And then I'll
So-
knock him
But
out.
he's gonna see
He's
what it
gonna
was.
know the truth.
About what? About Ilya being
Ilya
a
eating
monster?
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to protect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta kill him. So
Yeah, let's just murder him.
yeah.
Shoot
Yeah.
him in the back of the
Are
head
you
with an
guys?
arrow.
Anyways,
Oh, you're talking about Ilya, I thought.
villager.
Kill the villager? Jesus.
Zog, you know what to do.
Let Zug go. This is his job.
Okay, so Zug successfully blocks this villager from proceeding.
I think, but all of us are like running towards.
You all are
the
running
sound, right?
towards the screaming sound that
Yeah.
you know is what it is. Although I think that maybe Kane has only informed Ramis, maybe the two of you don't know what it is, you're just heading that direction. So you head in that direction, you hear the scream, you rush off to investigate. You arrive just as Ilya dives towards the screaming woman and attempts to attack her.
Wait, the woman who's already being eaten?
No, so there was a villager on the ground who
Oh, like-
Ilya is actively eating, and there's a woman who saw it and screamed, and
Oh,
now
okay.
he's lunging towards her.
Wait, how close are we to Ilya?
You're close enough to interact.
Uh,
If you would like to, you are close enough to engage in combat.
well, I think out of combat, can Ramis just cast Unseen Servant and like put it in his way to like just kind of like stiff arm him?
Yeah. I guess you guys kind of would get a little bit of a surprise round since you're kind of running
Well, it's
up.
not like a combat action. I'm just like kind
But
of.
it's still an action, you know? All actions
Okay.
are potentially combat actions. Yeah, so you can cast your Unseen Servant from, what's the range on it?
60 feet.
Yeah, so he like wouldn't really be super aware of your presence at that time. So I will consider it like as a surprise action. So you can cast Unseen Servant. And you're just gonna like cast it right in between the two. of
I'm
you?
gonna have the Unseen Servant like stiff, like just do like the bully like hold on his face, like so Ilya's like doing.
How strong is an Unseen Servant? How much weight can
How
it carry?
strong is Ilya?
Very,
He's eating someone, dude.
very strong.
He's eating.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Okay, this won't work.
yeah.
Okay.
This is the strongest
I have an
you
idea.
have encountered.
Do
Okay.
we have the opportunity to well, we just need to kill this motherfucker, right? I think we gotta kill him.
You can take a moment out of game to discuss what you want to do. Let me describe the scene before you do that.
Yeah.
Although I guess we're still waiting for McKenna to get back.
I mean, if we kill him, we can just go to the abbot and say, "This guy's out of control." I mean, if you really want, you can res him again. Otherwise, just leave him dead.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have words with the abbot. That's what's gonna
So
go down.
now that McKenna's back, let me describe as soon as you arrive at the scene what you see. So you see Ilya, who is about to dive towards the woman and attack her. Ilya has turned into basically a monster. He's completely emaciated. His bones are pushing up from beneath his pale skin, and he is covered in blood.
Tight.
He opens his mouth as he is starting to prepare to lunge and attack at this woman. And his jaw quite literally unhinges and it peels
Ew.
open down the sides of his neck, revealing rows upon rows of sharp, jagged teeth.
Does he have like a giant maw like in Blade 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
it like
cool.
opens like all the way, and like the neck peels down, and he
Okay.
has like teeth here.
Okay.
What is the anatomy of this boy? How is his throat not just flapping about?
So I would be happy to allow you guys some time to strategize about what you would like to do before necessarily running at and attacking him. That is definitely a valid option, but feel free to discuss what you want to do out of game.
Do we have any idea if this thing would be possibly weakened to silver?
What are you doing?
I just like jumping all over. Got it.
I mean, possibly. At this point, I feel like it's either that the abbot has maliciously let him loose like this, or he doesn't know, and we just need to put this guy down.
I
Yeah.
feel like the abbot's gotta know a little bit.
Probably.
Fuck this abbot.
But I mean, do we want to bring this Ilya to him like unconscious again, or
Oh
do
no,
we just
no, we
want
gotta
to
get
give him his head?
We're gonna
His
kill him
head.
this time. We're gonna decapitate him and burn him and do whatever else we got to do to, supernatural. Salt his bones.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's
That's fine.
Are you gonna make us roll something before we engage?
Yes, I will make you roll initiative.
Oh,
Can I use your dice, by the way? And I didn't bring mine.
I'm gonna roll initiative first.
Go for it.
Oh, do I get to re-roll threes, or is that not a rule here?
That's not a rule here.
Guess it's 6.
Oh, that's a 10. What did y'all get?
I got 14.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Josh?
16.
Ooh.
I'm ready, man. I'm all pumped up from like blocking that guy,
Doug still hasn't had breakfast. He's just fucking raring to fight
and
someone.
I'm
Yours
so
was what?
angry right now.
Okay, Zug gets to act first.
Nice. What's the distance between me and this monster?
Let's call it 30 feet at this point.
Mm.
What is my run speed? Or my
You have 30.
okay, I will use a movement action to get up in his multiple grills. And then I'll just attack him. I'm not gonna let him try to persuade me with anything.
Okay.
9.
A 9 is unfortunately not going to hit, so you swing with your axe.
Even when he's
at-
prone
What?
and distracted, when he's prone and distracted, the 9 doesn't hit him.
You swing at the Ilya Kreskov, who dances around your attack and dodges it in the midst of his other current activities. And you have, what is your melee attack range? Is it like 5 feet?
Yeah.
And Ilya strikes back at you.
As a reaction?
He gets, I would like to inform you guys, this is a legendary creature.
I don't know what that means.
Great.
He gets legendary actions, and riposte is one of them. 17.
No,
Oh, that's right.
no.
Oh,
19.
Okay.
armored up Zug.
I will take my second attack action
Okay.
unless you're I'm gonna yell out, "Dodge this!" And it's a 7.
And he skillfully dodges again.
Have
And
the screams turned to laughter yet?
he dances out of the way once more. And with his, what are these? Claws. Those are the words.
Hands.
With his
Hands.
now
The
claws,
landing.
they're basically like claws more than they are hands. He strikes back at you. And unfortunately, he misses.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately for the Iliad
Whose
crowd.
side are you on?
He misses, and he narrowly misses, and swipes at the air.
Just dodging.
He's dodging. He's left and right, and it is Syndra's turn.
Look at me. So Zug is within melee range.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to fire at him with my light crossbow. So it's gonna be, oh thank God, an 18 against AC.
That will hit him. Wait, what type of
Excellent.
damage is this?
This is going to be piercing, but I also get sneak.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yep, go ahead and roll for damage.
Mm. That is going to be, so 7 piercing, and then for sneak, I get 3d6. 2. That was gonna be 7, unfortunate, for sneak attack.
And that's piercing damage also?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you shoot at him and throw your arrows towards him. Pew, pew, pew. And the arrows appear to hit him, but don't appear to sink in as deeply as you would expect.
Great, okay.
Pull out the paring knife.
I think so.
It is now Ilya's turn. Oh wait, no, hold on. And upon these arrows sinking into his side, he snaps and turns his like unhinged jaw and eyes towards Syndra.
I'm just gonna stare him down because I fucking knew it.
And he lets out a very sad cry.
Mhm.
And he launches a disgusting rancid glob of spittle towards you.
Fun, okay.
And I am assuming that Kane and Ramis are nearby Syndra.
Probably.
Probably. I don't know why we wouldn't be.
All 3 of you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
22.
Kane is going to be okay.
17?
Ramis is going to be okay.
Wow.
19.
And so is Syndra. It's really fucking good that you rolled well on that.
Wait, so he can cross at range as well? Is that what we're letting?
Yes. So you are finding out that like after you attack him, he can like return attack, not on his turn.
Fun.
Pretty terrifying.
It's pentuple action economy.
Mm.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. You are not fine. You rolled a saving Constitution throw, so you take half the damage. I'm so
Lucky
sad.
us.
You all take 7 poison damage, and you are all poisoned for 1 minute.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's a long time.
That means
And at the end of your turn, you can attempt another saving throw on any of your turns to remove the poison condition early.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, so you all 3 of you take 7 damage and are poisoned, which gives you disadvantage on your attack rolls
Got
and
it.
your ability checks.
Wait, so you said we can break the poison somehow?
At the end of your turn, you can roll another Constitution saving throw, and it can end the condition early. Otherwise, it lasts for 1 minute, which is with 6 seconds per turn, and 5 of you. It's going to last 2 rounds. So it will last the next round and then the round after. So around two rounds. If you roll well on your next turn, you can end it early. Otherwise, it'll last for 2 turns.
Okay.
And it is now Ilya's turn. Oh God. Ilya turns towards the targeted range, which is Zug at this point, and lets out a gross screech. And he attacks.
Attempts.
Attempts to attack Zug. I'm assuming a 13 will not hit you.
No.
How about a 18?
Nope.
Wow. Well done. So Ilya lunges at you with his teeth, mouth agape.
I want to dance. He dances, I dance.
And Zug skillfully dances. Well, unfortunately, he came much closer to hitting you than you came to hitting him. So instead of a dance, it's more of a deflect. I'm sorry, Zug.
That's a cool dance. The deflect.
It's like a, and he like bites your like cuff bracer, and it just clanks a little bit, but you're all like bam, and he's all like.
Gosh, was that how you break it down at the clubs?
Oh yeah. That's how I get all the ladies and the men.
And the men. Okay. And it's gonna be Ramise's turn now.
Do we think this creature is particularly wise? It seems quite dexterous.
extra and strong.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I haven't been able to hit it yet.
Yeah, I assume its AC is high because it's got some decent dexterity. Okay. Ramise would like to quickly see if there's any like cover around. A box or a barrel or a wheelbarrow or like a haystack or.
Ramise goes to
Look at
hide.
Ramise hiding.
Well, he just noticed a ball of slime hit him, and he's like, "Okay, I'm not gonna have that happen again while I'm doing shit."
Run from Sintra. Ah.
Is there's no cover?
Like you're kind of in the middle of the road.
But even like cover behind the corner of a building, like CLC
yeah, like you could
style.
kind of run behind a house that's like 30 or 40 feet away from you and like hide behind the side of the cottage. You could do that.
I would take the 30 feet option if it's available.
We'll say 30.
It's like a village
We'll say 30
road.
if you give me a chip.
I have the power.
Use it
Yeah, I mean,
wisely.
the road is not that big. The road is maybe like 10 feet across.
Oh yeah, I got this. But then from the side of this building, Ramise is going to cast Dissonant Whispers at this fucking beast, and it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Tell us what your dissonant whispers
Fuck.
do.
It doesn't matter.
19.
That's my turn.
Doesn't it do anything like half on failure?
No, it doesn't do anything on.
He's not a legendary creature.
Yeah, I'm just a mere bard.
Okay. And oh no. And Ilya is going to once again launch some gross spittle in the direction of now Sindra,
Wait, why not Ramis?
because you're out of sight.
Oh, okay, tight.
Sindra and Kane.
I'm not like out of sight. I'm like behind a brush.
Are you standing behind the house or not?
No, I'm like at the edge of a house. I'm like, this is like the corner of the house. I'm like, dissonant whispers.
What's the range on Dissonant Whisper?
60 feet.
That is some whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sure, he's gonna launch his spittle towards the whispers that he ignored. No, he is not actually. He is going to launch, I'm sticking with my original plan. It's 2 versus 1. He's gonna launch it at the group of 2. He's gonna launch it towards Sindra, who he knew suspected him all along. And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw again.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm fucking up so bad because I'm like reading the text and doing the combat at the same time. You guys are not poisoned.
We're not what?
You
Poisoned.
took damage, you're not poisoned. If you fail,
Okay.
if you succeed on the Constitution saving throw, which all 3 of you did,
That
you
makes
still take
sense.
damage, but you do not get poisoned. You are not poisoned.
Okay.
Sorry. You are not poisoned yet.
How's this guy posting range attacks? He's a fucking monster. He's like a spitter.
Bless
I
you.
mean, he is a monster.
So here's a question. So I got an 8 for my Constitution save, but I also have Uncanny Dodge. And so when an attacker that I can see hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to have the attack's damage. Does that mean even if I failed, I can still have the damage? Or does it only count when it's my turn?
As a reaction,
Once per round is what a reaction is.
Yeah.
what's that?
Once per round. So once per one of your turns, you can use that whenever the F you want.
So the reaction is
Okay.
having the damage. That's what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Like to
Okay.
have the damage, not to split it in half. It's just like, I get to receive this damage. I'm just kidding.
Thanks, Ryan.
I thought I was being funny.
Okay, so Sindra, you take 7 damage.
Halved.
No, that is the halved amount because you failed your Constitution saving roll.
Okay.
So,
Ramis, as a reaction, will provide cutting words against this disgusting creature as it's attacking Kane.
Indra.
So, well, it's hitting you both, right?
Oh, is it?
yes, it is going to hit both of you.
Wait, but did you both do your Constitution rolls first?
We're resolving hers.
Okay.
I didn't do
You
a
wanna wait?
constitution roll.
Well, because he's gonna get a hit too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna take splash damage essentially.
Yeah.
Mine's
okay.
15 constitution roll, just FYI.
Okay, so you're both going to take 7 damage.
Okay.
Sindra is going to be poisoned.
Hold on. Am I just getting hit no matter what because I'm next to her?
Mhm.
Sorry.
You guys need to split up.
Well, it haven't had a turn yet.
Well, I'm
It's
still
been
gonna
hit 3
cast-
times.
I'm still gonna do the bardic inspiration.
You gotta roll higher on your initiative is what you gotta do.
I'm gonna use a reaction to
Oh, maybe I'm not using reaction.
wait, no. This one, it's a
bonus to AC, which I guess is doesn't
Won't
matter.
help you here.
I'm rolling my reaction.
What does your reaction do?
Okay, he takes 3 damage.
You
Okay.
take 3 damage instead. And it is Kane's turn.
I'm gonna get the fuck away from Syndra. I'm actually gonna
Whatever.
back off towards
You guys.
the direction that that Ramis went, but I'm gonna stay an appropriate distance away from him as well.
Have we determined how far this spitball spreads?
I mean, I assume there's spittle on the ground in a radius that roughly equivalent to the range of this
Is it like a
splash
pretty
damage.
fine cone, or is it like a big sphere of spittle splatter?
It's definitely a cone of spittle splatter, and it kind of appears to be. I guess it's more like a direct hit because he's like launching it, so it's like hitting and then like. Psh.
And then splattering.
Yeah, so the splatter kind of appears to have a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Good. I'm gonna be like 12 feet from Ramis.
Ramis is eyeing Kane as he's approaching him. Like, okay, you're good.
This is like a WoW boss. Like you have to stay like a certain range away from your friends, or else you fuck everything up.
And I'm also going to cast Hold Person on
Whole
this
person. Okay.
bitch.
Hell yeah, hold this punk.
Is a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Do
She just rolled high for the record, by the way, on mine. So you might
you have
need
hold
to-
person? Do you have that spell?
No, I do not.
Can I want to, yeah, I'll just Google it.
You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On success, the spell ends on the target. At the end of each of their turns, it can do.
You need a better poker face.
I rolled the same thing that I rolled against Ramis's cutting words.
You cannot use my dice anymore.
I rolled a 18, so it's a 19 total.
You have to use the digital dice from now on.
Okay, I'll use the
Alright,
digital
nothing
dice.
happens.
Not use Ramis's blessed dice.
Why do I roll so well here and I roll so shit in our other campaign?
Where are your fancy dice?
They're
should
in
use
the
those.
bedroom, yeah. So wait, what is it? It's 19
Nothing
success?
happens.
Nothing happens.
That's 2 fucking mages' turns wasted. I don't know what to do with this fucking guy.
Yeah, he's kind of terrifying. All right, and with that, surprisingly, he does not counterattack this time. And
What?
It is now
He's
Zug's
out-
turn.
He's out of spittle.
He didn't actually get attacked.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fair. How
He's
can we attack
still
from
within
behind?
range, right?
Notice anything.
What's that, Zug?
He's still within range.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to attack. 12. Is he going to counter?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's going to attack Zug. How do I roll just like normally here? I'm just gonna like,
On the left.
I see.
There's a die in the bottom left. You click.
So you're gonna roll a 20
Range
now.
save.
Um, 21.
Ah,
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
nerf yourself, man.
Are we healed up from last night on the wolves?
After a full night's rest, yes.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh no, I hate this so much. 6 piercing damage and 14 necrotic damage.
That reduces your maximum HP by 14.
And not only that, but Ilya's mouth grows into a giant grotesque maw. And Zug must make a horror saving throw.
But wait, is perhaps Zug not smart enough to know how dangerous this is?
Am I too illiterate to understand what's going on right now?
And he regains all of the hit points from the attack.
No.
Why are we fighting this thing?
Oh,
Yeah, we
God.
might have to flee, you guys.
Yeah, we need to run.
I will encourage you to continue.
No, fuck
I
you,
know.
DM.
Don't. It's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
dying in one
No,
hit.
You
that's
are
not how this
dying,
works.
but he's like out of a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So is that Hop. He's got no help.
Okay, so I took 6.
roll a saving throw for horror.
Oh, well, what is that? Wisdom?
What even is
Yeah, what
that?
do you want him to roll? What's saving? throw?
You just roll a dice, and it just has to pass a certain number.
Just a DC check.
Roll a 20?
D20.
D20, yeah, D20.
There you go, Josh.
Yeah, it's just a DC check. Yeah,
19.
Nice.
pass.
Zug's
And you
not
are
scared
not
of shit.
horrified by this, even though
Joy.
it's fucking disgusting. Okay. All right. And it's now Cinder's turn.
Lucky me.
Again?
Wait, I get my second attack.
Oh, you get a
Yeah.
second attack. I'm so sorry.
Yay.
Take your second
Nice.
attack. Zug gets a second attack. I forgot about that.
18.
Yeah.
That hits.
I will spend
Nice.
a superiority die and roll 1d8. Oh, come on, that was on a 7. 1 for 8 damage total. And he has to pass a wisdom saving throw.
What type of damage?
Slashing.
4 damage.
DC 13.
Okay.
I'm doing a goading attack.
Roll.
D20.
Mm.
What's the? You got the modifier? Jesus Christ! No, you have to roll this. You have to roll. I rolled for you. Yes.
Yeah, he's not gonna pass. Wait, what is the? It's a. Do you say?
Goading attack, so he just gets advantage on any other targets besides me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Should
He gets
get
disadvantage
the
on everybody else. That's very helpful.
fuck out. You should run away.
Yeah. I'm going to.
It might be helpful
is-
to stay engaged because I think that Cinder does a lot more damage if you are in melee range. of
How much
him,
health
right?
do you have left, Josh?
15.
I got you, dog.
But I have what, 20 max now?
No, I got you, dog. Don't worry.
Okay.
Also, I'm down to 19.
I'll stay in melee.
Wait, what type of
What?
what type of saving throw was that?
Wisdom.
He has advantage.
On wisdom saving throw?
Roll again then. It's fine. It's just a goading attack.
He has wisdom saving throw advantage?
He does.
He's a monster.
Yeah, I said
Ah!
I said he's a monster. Do you remember when I said that? He said
I
he's a
remember.
Be a
monster.
wise monster.
Wise monster.
You think
he
this
doesn't-
guy's
he's-
wise? Yes, he is. He's doubly wise.
He is wise. He's very
Well,
wise.
that means there's no way I can land hold person on him.
Yeah, exactly. None of
Um,
my abilities really work on it.
No.
You might have to run up and attack him with a knife. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, what are you?
What?
What are you making? What are you
Yeah,
making?
I'm making dinner.
Oh, oven's up.
you were talking to
It
a
is
third
Cinder's
person.
turn unless Zug wants to move.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
But did you roll again for the wisdom?
I did. He rolled really shit again. So you're good.
Okay.
It's Cinder's turn.
Okay. I guess I will do my crossbow again. So let me roll that.
Just melt the knife all over your crossbow bolts.
What?
Nothing.
I could like just tie it with some rough twine.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out. 16 against AC.
That's going to hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, let's see. Okay, that's gonna be 8 piercing. And then let me roll my sneak. Seven piercing for sneak.
It's gonna be 15 total.
Mhm.
We'll round that up to an 8. Nope. Okay. All right. So it is Ilya's turn, and he's going to lunge towards Zug once again, and he's going to scratch him with his little tiny claws. Baby claws.
Are they baby claws?
And they're just regular claws.
Jesus. Oh, was that it?
22.
That is.
Okay, that's gonna hit Zug.
Yep.
Okay, so Zug, you're going to take 5 slashing.
Wait, what is this?
And I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit you. So that's going to be it.
I'm still alive, guys.
You're still alive.
I think, well, I haven't, it's a new round, right? Since last reaction.
Yes.
Okay. As
Oh,
of,
Sindra, you have disadvantage on all of your attacks. Did you roll for that?
No, I did not.
And you also have to roll a constitution saving throw to see if you're not poisoned anymore.
Okay, let me roll my
You
con
have
really
disadvantage
quick.
on your attack roll.
Okay.
So you have to, that's the only one you have to roll again, and either the damage happens or it doesn't.
So my constitution was 7. Oh no, it was 8, sorry. Still not great. And then my attack. Second roll was 19.
Nice.
You're good.
All right, so you are going to restore 6 HP.
Nice. It's pretty good.
Is it my turn yet?
It is your turn.
Thank God. Okay, at this moment, I will also focus on Zug, and I will enhance ability, granting you Bear's Endurance, which is going to be 2d6 HP, no matter what is happening to you.
Heck yeah.
Is that
Awesome.
Is that a heal?
It's a heal, and you gain max HP back
Nice.
temporarily, but
Okay,
you're getting
sorry.
8. You're getting 8 max HP plus 8 heal.
Pretty
Okay,
good.
so that leaves me at
You
28
just
then.
need the heal bot for this particular.
Yeah, it seems like it, guys. It's a real fun part to play.
Fun. Give us the Vestal. I mean the support.
I'm a fucking artist, okay?
Artiste.
I'm not a heal bot.
Mwah.
And Ramis is like gonna look around, like what's going on? Are the streets empty?
Oh yeah, they're completely quiet. That lady, she's like run off. She's gone.
Okay.
Good call, lady. Good
I just
call.
want to. Ramis wants to picture the battlefield a little bit better.
Yeah, the battlefield is, so basically you guys are on the western side of Kraz. There's a road that is cobbled. It's actually really fucking cute. You're all surrounded by these beautiful pine trees.
Oh, so adorable.
It is very cute. And there's like these little fences all around. And there's this road that's about 10 feet wide, I would say, probably about 10 feet, enough for like traffic to move back and forth, people traffic and horses. And there's little cottages that sort of line so like the road goes like north-south essentially. It's kind of curved a little bit like this, but it goes north-south. There's cottages over on the eastern side. And then there's like pine trees and forest over on the western side. You guys came from north, so like you guys are kind of like facing south right now. You're facing Ilya, who is south of you. Zug is engaged with Ilya, and you are hiding behind like a little cottage to the east. There's like not a lot of stuff in the road. The road is pretty barren. So you guys are kind of just standing out in the middle of the open street. Anything else I can describe that would be useful?
He just looks like a bony demon child.
Yeah, so basically he looks very like emaciated is definitely the word I would use. Like he looks like he is just starving. Like bones are like protruding out of like the skin. The skin looks very pale and gray. And then yeah, the big giant abyss mouth.
He had so much to eat last night. That's ridiculous.
But it wasn't
Uh,
human flesh.
He looks like he
Damn,
appears.
Syndra.
Obviously he's like horrifying, but he appears like if you assess like his emotions, he is in agony, like in pain and like sad.
We'll put him out of his misery. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
it doesn't see. It's not like rageful.
Yeah, because the
It's more
abbot
like-
fucking cursed him.
Yeah, you can't control it. It's fine.
Disgust.
We feel bad for you, Ilya, but you are going to be put down. That's my turn. I just wanted to look around.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
Good looking.
It's Kane's turn. Oh wait, no, before it's Kane's turn. No, it is Kane's turn.
Kane's had enough of this bullshit. So Kane spots a point approximately 15 feet, maybe 16 feet behind Ilya that is more than 20 feet away from Zug.
Nice.
Points his finger directly at it and mouths some kind of inaudible spell. And with a flash, a flash of light shoots out of his finger, hits the point that Kane was pointing at, and a low roar explodes from that point, engulfing Ilya in fire.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let me
Finger
let
gun.
me make sure.
You shoot him with your
Finger
finger guns.
Give me a dex saving roll for him, Danny.
You guys can see that, right?
No.
You
No.
roll a 16.
One nat 20.
18.
God.
Okay. He takes
Wait, does that pass? Because he gets advantage.
it does pass.
Okay, so he doesn't roll again.
He has advantage on dex and
Dex
wisdom.
and wisdom. Yeah.
It's anti-mage. Anyway, he takes hold on a second. Let me roll. He takes 18 fire damage.
Wow.
Ooh.
That is a lot.
Heck yeah.
He has
And-
half fire damage.
No, he does not have resistance to fire.
Yeah,
So
right.
he's gonna take full damage.
Believe it or not.
And is he like on fire now?
No, he is not on fire.
He could be on fire.
Dope if he was.
Any objects in the area that weren't being worn or carried, however, are on fire.
Oh. Do you set some trees on fire?
Ignites flammable objects.
You set the trees on fire?
I don't know if the trees are
We're
that
in a-
close, are they? Oh,
in
maybe. If the road's only 10 foot wide, then yeah.
Hell
Trees
hath
on
no
fire.
fury like Cain.
Trees do be on fire like that.
Okay. He lets out a piercing scream that echoes in your ears, and as you scorch his sad, pale body. Zug gets to go next.
Yay.
This is just okay.
If he had not rolled, if he hadn't passed that check, he would have taken 36 fire damage.
What is this ability?
Fireball.
Fireball.
It's just fireball.
Just
I mean, it's
fireball.
like one of the
How many spell slots does that take up?
just one,
Just
One.
one?
but it's like a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
That's so much damage.
Yeah. It's
That's-
fireball.
That's it's like an
That's
iconic
the
D&D
point
spell.
of fireball. Even the makers of D&D had said fireball's purposefully overpowered because it's fireball.
Because it's fireball. You fireballed him.
Okay, I will attack. Yeah, I'll use attack. That was first attack and missed. 15. I know he's gonna get an attack, but
He is
Yeah.
that is going to hit him. And no,
Okay.
he will not get to attack you back because he attacks back on misses. Or for that specific skill, for a specific skill for the riposte.
okay. Well, I missed the first and 15 for the second.
Okay, so the second will hit. The first he is going to riposte. But let's resolve that second. So why don't you hit him? May I roll?
Oh,
3 damage. I rolled a 1 again.
God damn it, Doug.
3 damage. 3.
I cannot roll.
3
It's
battle
like
axe
3
damage.
slashing damage, right?
Yes, yes.
So I'll round up to 2.
Thank you.
Welcome. Is 16 is going to not hit you?
No.
Okay, you're safe. Okay. Okay. And it's now Cinder's turn.
Okie dokie. I will do my con save first.
That's at the end.
What?
You will suffer
At
the
the end of my
consequences of poison this turn. You get to, actually, you don't even need to roll for it because it ends this round. So you're good.
Cool. Okay.
So you're going to suffer the consequences of poison this round, but this will be the last one for now.
Nice. Okay, sweet. All right, I'm gonna attack with my crossbow, and he's still in melee, right? So I get sneak.
Yes.
Excellent. Do I still get disadvantage in this one?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, because you're still poisoned, but poison will end this turn.
Okay. So my first roll is 20, not nat. Second roll. It's 19, not nat. I mean,
That will hit.
obviously. Okay. Excellent. Let's do. That's going to be 9 piercing plus my sneak. Will be 9, an additional 9.
Okay, so that'll be 9 total.
Mhm.
Still pretty good. Great. And he is going to, upon establishing the new horrific threat that is Kane, launch a gross glob at Kane at the end of this turn.
Bring it on, bitch.
He launches a spittle towards Kane, and you are going to need to roll a Constitution saving throw, Kane.
Okay.
No one else is in your range, though, so just you.
Sorry.
That's 8.
8 total.
Mhm.
That will not pass. You are going to take. Ooh. Can I roll?
Wait, so I can only take 1 reaction per round. Are we sure about that, Nathan?
I'm sorry, what?
So 1 reaction, yeah.
Yes, 1 reaction per round.
No.
Or else I would be able to shield everyone.
Keep the 1 though.
How what's the range on that?
60 feet.
Okay.
13 poison damage.
13 poison damage.
13 poison damage. And you are now poisoned.
How we doing, game?
Not great, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a dangerous
part of Kane's
encounter.
robe melts off.
It's a dangerous encounter, but I think you guys can probably handle it without dying. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is now Ilya's turn. So Ilya is going to continue to engage in combat with
Wait, did
Strahd.
you roll disadvantage on that, or does that not work with that spittle spell?
That's a good question. What is the disadvantage? Disadvantage on attack rolls?
Is that what it was, Josh?
Well, Zug's turn is over, so the round is over, so he doesn't have disadvantage anymore, but just for future
Correct.
reference.
Correct.
Is it just disadvantage on attacks?
Yes.
That is technically an attack, so that would be the case. But he is not disadvantaged anymore. So sorry. He's going to continue to engage with Zug, and he's going to throw out 2 claws to scratch at Zug. And
What an idiot.
I don't think either of these are going to hit you.
No.
Of course they're not.
So he lunges out towards Zug, and
I
both of
can't.
them, and Zug artfully dances away like it is nobody's business. He does a little boogie and he get downs tonight. And
Like
he
the orc shuffle.
does a little orc shuffle.
Mhm.
Do the orc-ish shuffle. Yeah, and Zug is free and clear.
I can't hit anything,
And-
but I can't be hit either.
It is now Ramisa's turn.
Yep. All right. I mean, borrowing from the old Kane playbook, Ramis is going to try to shatter Ilya from behind.
Isn't
What are
shatter?
you doing?
Sorry. I just wanted to read it. That's all.
It's a
Danny's
const-
favorite spell, shatter.
Danny's favorite spell, screen looking.
As far as I know, he doesn't have fucking Constitution advantage.
He did not.
Ha!
But he has his constitution is like his highest stat. So.
Tight. Fuck. All right. Well, he still has to pass the fucking thing.
I put that.
What does he have to pass?
15.
Oh,
I put that Kresk track into Discord for anybody who wanted to have.
He
these
fails?
longer-
yeah, he failed.
Oh, he's gonna take some fucking damage.
How much damage does he take?
Let's find out. Oh, 12.
What type of damage?
Thunder?
That'll work. 12 damage? That's pretty good.
So.
Okay. He's starting to look a little bit hurt.
Oh.
Oh, just starting. Cool.
He's
Good.
starting to look a little hurt.
Yeah, stay in melee range. It'll be fine.
Okay. That takes us to Kane's turn.
Takes us to Kane's turn. Oh, yeah.
Kane's
Kane-
looking a little hurt too. His,
Fireball?
his robe is like melted a
Fireball?
little bit where the last spittle attack hit him. So Kane's actually gonna back off again to a full like 70 feet or whatever distance from Ilya, because fuck him. Fireball's range is 150 feet. Fireball, bitch!
Fireball! Okay,
Alright.
so you're gonna back up out of what you think is his perceived range, and then you're gonna fireball that motherfucker.
Yeah, then I'm gonna fireball him.
Fireball!
All
Okay,
right, what's the deck save on that one?
he has to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Why did these dice glitch into just that corner?
Are yours going into the bottom left corner too?
Yeah, and they all just stacked and basically said 1. 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5.
He rolls, he's got an 18.
Yeah, hold on a second.
There's another stellar roll. There's just a test roll, and I roll a 2.
Well, let's see. Let me see if I do it over here. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay, I don't mind.
8, D6. Okay, so
I'm such a good little
yeah.
roller.
all right. He does not actually take that much damage then. Oh god, I just deleted that.
Smells good.
10 damage.
Why only 10 this time?
How much
Because it
damage?
doesn't.
roll?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
roll
because
as
of your
well.
damage roll.
Yeah.
I see.
And you halved it again.
I did have it. Maybe one of these days I won't. We'll see. With that, Ilya,
Actually, can I use my portent?
Your what?
I should have done it on my second one. So Kane's I never use this because I keep forgetting about it, but Kane is a wizard that is a divination wizard. So he can kind of like slightly tell the future a little bit sometimes, kind of. And one of those things is I just store 2d20s. And at any time, I can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check by myself or any creature that I can see with one of those foretelling rolls.
Nice. You should use
And you can
that.
do that like once per combat. You can use those two
I can do
20s.
it twice per. I can
Day,
use.
right?
I get those 2, and I can use them once per long rest.
Hmm.
So you can use 2 once per day, essentially. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'll let you like
It's cool. I have to do it before I roll, so I
before the
can't
roll.
do it.
Well, you
posthumously.
probably are gonna get another turn, so
How many
Not another
fireballs?
fireball though. I'm not gonna get another one of those.
no more fireballs?
Just go back. Just
No.
go back.
Why can't you cast more
Just
fireballs?
go back. 'cause
I'm
there's
out
more-
of spell slots. I'm not a
Oh.
god.
Just go back.
I've done 30 something damage to this guy. What do you want from me?
It's a lot.
Portended that you were gonna forget this and you remembered and you're
No, if I was gonna portent one of them, it would have been the first one that would have hit him like a fucking truck. Full
I think
36
I-
damage.
I think it's okay. I think like I want to let you like use your abilities the way that they're supposed to be used. So I'll allow this once, but I do want you to remember in the future.
Yeah.
I will allow it. So wait, you want to use the 20? Did you want to use the 20 to make his?
It's not a 20. I have to roll them ahead of time. The 2 that I have are a 5 and a 19.
Okay, so you want to use the 19.
No, I don't want to use either of them. First off, that
Okay.
fireball roll was not great anyway. It was a 19, and we just halved that. So it's not even. It's only going to give me 9 more damage for a roll that might be a life-saving roll for someone else. So
Okay,
I'll hold on to that.
that's fair. Yeah, so you still have plenty of combat left to use that. So, okay, and with that, Ilya leaps up into the air
what?
and pounces back down behind and onto Zug. And he makes an attack. And it does not provoke an opportunity attack from Zug.
Good, I was gonna ask.
Me too.
And he's going to attack you from behind. And 16 is not going to hit.
No.
Ooh, and Zug doesn't dance away, but boogies away from this attack.
He shimmies away.
This. He just MC hammers. Can't touch this. Okay. But it was very gross. Like you took like not damage, but like a little bit of like grossness. Like, ooh, that was icky.
Feeling on 1 turn of mild nausea.
Yeah. A little bit of tummy turning. Okay. It is now Doug's turn.
Please, Zug, save us.
You can do this.
Yes, I will attack.
Attack. Okay. What are you attacking for?
I rolled a 1. I cannot hit with these dice. I rolled a 2 last
This is your
turn.
dice, Josh.
I don't know
Go
where
get
they
your
are.
physical dice and roll them. Go. I will allow it. How am I rolling so well? And all of you are rolling
You're
so
sucking my life away. That's what.
Oh, I love doing that.
How do you
Not
think you
surprised.
feed every night?
That is how I regain all of my energy is I just suck it out of Ryan. Just like while he's asleep, I just
Ryan's like that. Explains
sometimes
a
when he's
lot.
awake. Likes it.
I have no idea where my dice are. I will. Look. I get a second attack though.
Just type into Google 1D whatever.
Does
2D
does
whatever.
everyone see this? I rolled another 1 in a row.
I didn't
Ouch.
see it.
I'm done.
I have this bug where I can't scroll down on the log.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, Ilya lets out a little bit of a confused noise. You been trying, bro?
Damn, son.
And
Single tear rolls down my face.
Cinder gets to go next.
At this point, how far away from Ilya am I?
We're assuming approximately 60 feet.
Okay, I want to get 30 feet closer and then use my crossbow on him.
Okay.
Shoo. And I don't have to do my con throw, right? Because I'm out of poison.
Yes,
Excellent.
you are no longer poisoned.
Perfect. Well, that's gonna be a 12 to hit.
That's not quite going to do it.
Fantastic.
Arrow flies right by what should be his ear, that now looks like something entirely different.
Delightful. All right, well, that's gonna be it for me then.
Okay.
Tight.
Ilya is going to get to attack, and he is going to lunge with his giant jaw towards Zug.
Keep tanking, Zug.
Yep, pretty good AC over there.
Sorry, Zug.
No, I got hit.
20.
It doesn't matter. It's 20 something. It's 20x.
Ramis will. Well, I'm allowed to hear the number,
Okay.
but Ramis is likely going to cutting words. Ilya.
23.
What's your AC, Zug?
19.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, come on. Ramis. Come on, Ramis. Fuck. All right, sorry, I didn't help.
So it's going to hit, and his disgusting bite is going to do.
That's not a roll. You're just dropping it. You gotta roll. Fuck. It's the same fucking number every time. What the fuck is going on? What
that-
Take
is
it to
happening?
Vegas, Jesus.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Aha!
I rolled,
She sucks.
Compose yourself. Break out the abacus.
Yeah, seriously. There was only 4 numbers.
9 piercing damage.
Okay, 9. Okay.
Was there more happening?
15 necrotic damage.
14 necrotic damage.
Oh, he's down. He's completely down.
I'm at 1 hit point.
No, really?
And I that's 14 necrotic. I had 28.
Now you're at 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Try not to die.
Stay in melee. Don't worry.
I mean,
Yeah, that was like a really lucky roll, and then
Mhm.
that was really big damage rolls.
Is it my turn yet?
I don't know why I'm hitting this hard. I'm sorry.
Why
And
am I
having
not
all
hitting
the
it all?
damage it takes.
Yeah.
It's now Ramise's turn.
All right, I'm gonna healing words. Wait, so your max HP is what?
14.
14. Well, fuck it. Let's just try to top that up at least. You're back up to 14.
Wow. Okay.
It's pretty good.
And then Ramis will like yell something at Ilya.
Like, how dare you?
You said he looked scared.
He's like sad and not scared, but he looks like in pain. Like he looks like he's suffering. Oh, so rude.
I mean, they're keeping each other awake. I'm just searching for some kind of a reaction just to know if this is like moot or worthy route. Ramis will start shouting like, Ilya, this is not you. What has happened to the boy I spent time with dinner last night, singing a song to? We are not your enemies.
He weeps. And he replies. He
Oh
says,
god, this is some like Akira bullshit.
he begins to weep openly.
Canada!
And he says, I'm so hungry.
So am I, but I do not partake in human flesh. Not anymore. Those were dark times.
You may have partaken in human flesh.
I don't know.
You did eat that stew that one time.
Come on.
And I will neither confirm nor deny whether that was human stew or not, but it might
Just
have been.
glad Kane never ate it.
Okay, is that the rest of your turn?
Can I keep talking to him?
You could try, yeah.
We can keep you fed. We will satiate this hunger. But attacking Zug will not provide you with food. As you can tell, he is not edible. He's not eating you, he's just attacking you.
Trying to eat me. My chest hair is
I think
Keeping me
Ramis
out.
will dangle a ration from his pack.
I don't know if you have time to do this on your turn.
That's a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, right.
Dangle ration. It's right here.
Dangle a ration. It's
Let's,
like fucking 5e core rules.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
For my second attack, dangle ration.
24.
He takes a moment to look over towards you and see what you are holding, and for a moment he is prone.
Okay. I guess it's my turn. Prone? Like he's like, oh.
He's like enamored by like this food, and he's like engaged in that, and that is going to take his AC temporarily down.
Oh shit! Fucking smack him, Zug. But you gotta roll higher than a 1.
Well, it's actually Kane's turn. It was Kane's
ouch,
turn.
man.
It's Kane's turn.
Okay, so
Okay.
How badly injured does Ilya look right now? If Kane had to guess.
He looks hurt, but he's not like on his last leg or anything like that.
he still
Out
has
of
2 legs.
fireballs, guys.
What else do you have?
Everything I have is a save or suck. So and he rolls advantage on both wisdom and agility at the very least, right?
Gotta try, Kane.
Yeah, you still have to
I'm
try.
gonna try. Okay, no, I got an idea. Okay. Let's see how this goes. This will be fun. No, that's not gonna work either.
Ow.
Do I try it anyway?
Meow, my dude.
Meow what? Meow meow. Oh. Meow meow
Y'all trying to meow?
meow.
I don't think that's gonna succeed. Okay. I'll do this instead. Jesus Christ. Does 17 hit him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
17 fire damage.
That's good.
Firebolt.
Woo!
Well, your firebolt does that much damage?
2d10.
2d10.
Oh yeah, dude.
Pretty good. Okay. 17 damage. Well, shit. Okay.
That was an 8 and a 9. Those are two very good rolls.
You scorched him over there. Okay. He did not like that. And that's gonna take us to Zook's turn.
Okay, here we
Who
go
hopefully
again.
will not roll ones.
Oh, 19. So 24 total.
Nice.
That's going to hit him.
I'll use it was balancing on the one. I'll have you know. Oh, that was a 1.
Wow. Rolling ones.
6, 7 total, and it's a wisdom 13 saving throw.
Yeah, he passes.
Okay. I will follow up second attack. 17.
Mm-hmm.
9 slashing damage.
Damn.
See, I can roll 2 guys.
You did it.
It was a 9 and a 7.
Yeah.
Okay. He's starting to look a little more hurt at this point. He's starting to bleed out of his disgusting pale bony skin.
Okay.
It is Cintra's turn.
Okay.
Wait.
I would like.
Wait, you missed one of your attacks, right?
9?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
You
I-
just
thought you
passed a wisdom
rolled a
saving
1.
throw.
No,
you
a
rolled a 1.
damage.
Oh,
It was my D8 was a 1.
gotcha. You hit both attacks. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Continue. Sindra.
Cool. I would like to move 5 feet closer and use my crossbow to attack.
Why are you getting so close?
So why
Going in for a stabby stab.
don't do it?
No?
Do it.
I feel like Daniel specifically said you got to go in for the stabby stab at some point earlier. So I feel like that's something that might need to happen at some point.
Steebity
Yeah.
stabbity. I rolled to attackity.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Nathan.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Okay.
She's very, very interested in what's going on around her. Good. Okay.
That's going to be a 22 against AC.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
How much damage do you do?
6 piercing plus, let's see what for sneak.
I have put your one of you to rest.
Plus 8 for sneak.
Okay. So 14 total?
And that is it.
7 total. Yeah, this is just taking especially long because all of your attacks are mostly getting halved.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's Ilya's turn, and Ilya is going to go after Zug once again. Or watch your shit, Zug. 2 claws.
Or
1,
like no claw.
Jesus.
2. The first one misses. The second one is going to hit you with a 22.
Ramirez is going to try and interrupt this again.
Oh.
All right, relax on that. You might not have to roll. Let me save you the trouble.
It's pretty low damage.
But I thought you rolls damage on top of that.
No, not for this attack. They're all different. There's different attacks.
Well, fuck.
You should do it.
No, didn't hit. Oh, yeah, it did. That doesn't hit. Oh, no.
These won't hit.
It just won't hit.
Okay, you saved Zug from 3 damage.
Nice.
All right. Well, you didn't need to say that out loud. And you wouldn't have known if you had just let me interrupt.
Mhm. Then it would have been like, you just saved my life.
Yeah.
And now it's
Thanks.
like 3 damage, so it's like whatever.
Thanks for spoiling it, DM. My heroism is being.
You
It's
saved
watered
him from
down.
certain death. And
Good
and Zug appreciates you. Okay,
I bet.
probably. I don't know. I'm the DM. Okay, and he's going to swipe at Zug and nearly hit, but at the last second, Ramis says something really fucking mean, and it throws him off. He misses instead.
Really mean. He's just eaten a human being alive, and now his feelings are hurt.
Oh, mean.
Oh, you like eating humans? What are you gonna go eat a turd next?
Ha! Ha!
How
Stupid
lame.
turd eater.
Yeah.
Got him,
You eat pieces of
Ramis.
shit for breakfast? All right.
You eat shit for breakfast.
Anyways, Zug is safe for now, and it is also Ramis's turn.
Yeah. Ramis to save the day. What am I doing? I can't do anything to him.
You can try.
Keep mouthing off like that, we might actually take too many emotional hit points there.
Yeah. Okay, I think Ramis is going
Hit him right in the feels.
to attempt to shatter him once more.
That did a lot of damage.
His ego, good job.
Yeah, shatter his long, skinny nails alongside his ego.
Ew.
So he needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
His bones are sticking out of his flesh. If he has advantage on that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
All right.
real,
So
real
it does
skeptical.
half damage.
Why am I rolling so fucking well, you guys? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm rolling this well. It's not on purpose.
Okay, so he takes half of 21.
Wow, that's so much. 11. We round up.
Sure,
We round up in this household.
I'll take it.
Okay. 11 damage. Shit.
Ramis will also approach.
Oh. You're gonna come out of your
My hidey hole.
how far are you to come out?
Well, how far is he from me?
How far you can get as far as your ranged attacks allow.
What?
You get to decide. He hasn't really moved. You get the opportunity to.
Well, how far away from him?
I don't know. That's your decision.
What?
How far away are you from him?
I am going
Tell the DM.
to get like 30 feet away from him.
Okay. And as you move a little bit closer to him, he is going to spit at you.
What?
We knew it was 60 feet, bro.
But I hit him. I didn't miss my attack.
That's for the riposte. This is not riposte.
Mm.
He's going to cast a disgusting, rancid, wretched spittle in your direction. And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw. Come on, you can do it.
Nope, I can't.
No, you can't do it. Yeah, you're gonna take 14 damage. And
Okay.
you are poisoned.
No.
And now it is King's turn.
Wait, he just automatically attacks anyone who's around him on their turn?
No, his attacks are pretty specific with how they work. They are limited in use.
But why do you get to attack me then?
Because it's the end of your turn. So at the end of another creature's turn, he gets an action. Yeah, it's pretty fucking OP actually. Like this, he's very OP. So the fact that you guys are like surviving this encounter at all is pretty impressive.
It's because of my wonderful defense.
Because of Zug's heroic defense. I
Understood.
would agree. It's Kane's turn.
I don't have any cool tricks left really for this guy anyway, so I'm going to
Boop him in the snoot.
snoot him in the boop. Does a 26 hit him?
That's for sure gonna hit him. Yeah.
Oh baby, 15 fire damage.
Hell yeah.
Keep firebolting them, man.
I mean, that's very strong. Yeah.
I have a 20 intelligence. That's why this is hitting as hard as it is.
That's working pretty well. Okay. He's starting to look pretty under worse for wear. I mean, you know, he already looks like a bag of skin and bones, which is disgusting, but like he's starting to look like a damaged bag of skin and bones.
I throw in my sandwich.
As a bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Word on Zug.
I think Zug full HP.
No, I'm
Is he?
at full. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You
Thanks
fucking
to
full
Ramis.
HP is 14.
But you could heal it yourself or Ramis.
I'll just heal myself. Yeah.
Or how much do you heal for?
I just healed for, where did it go? 5.
Are you changing your hit points, Zug? Because I don't see your updates.
No, I'm just keeping track in my headspace.
Okay. Oh, wait, I see 14 here, so. Okay. It is Zug's turn.
Yeah.
One more. Just one. Thank you.
I'll attack for 13.
Not gonna hit.
Attack
And-
again. Yep.
He's going to lunge back at you. And it is
Let's
going
stand.
to
I'll
be
miss.
10. That's gonna miss.
Nice.
My next attack was 16.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
You guys are actually like the one saving grace here is that his AC is not that high.
3 damage. Yeah, he's skin and bones.
3 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
3
Damage. Slashing. I don't have a lot of other types of. I don't have fire or thunder.
damage.
I got slashing.
Cinder gets to attack. What are you gonna do?
I am going to cast invisibility on myself. And
Oh.
then I am going to, am I able to do a stealth check to get as close as possible to him?
You're
Like,
invisible.
You don't have to roll a stealth check if you are invisible.
okay, then I will get,
But
With
does
it.
casting invisibility take your action?
yes, it does.
Okay. So you can cast invisibility and then get close.
Yeah, that's basically what I want to do. So I will cast invisibility on myself and then I will get within 10 feet of him.
Slit his throat.
That's the plan. Is there a specific area that I could move to where I wouldn't be in the direct path of anyone else if he decided to like do his gunk spit at them?
Yeah, you can be, if you're 10 feet away from him, you can be like 12-ish feet away from Zug.
Okay.
But do be careful with your positioning because Kane has been throwing them fireballs. You see where the fireballs are going, where the
Yeah.
fire, what is it now? It's lightning bolt? What are you throwing now?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. So you can see where those are going. You can see where they're landing. So you can probably properly position to be in far enough. Also, he can't target you with that attack. He could target Zug with it, but he hasn't targeted Zug with it. So,
Okay.
Yeah, you can probably maneuver that.
Okay, that sounds good. I will go in that spot that allows me to properly evade them both, and I will just wait.
Okay. She's waiting in the shadows, quite literally. Okay. Ilya gets to attack. Ilya is going to lunge once more at Zug, who he can tell is hurting. Ooh,
Stop it.
look it. Oh, there goes the cat. What did it land on?
5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look how good you are.
How do I keep rolling so high though? Okay.
You suck.
It was a 17. 21.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you reaction that away?
I don't know. Is he using his wimpy 3 damage attack? Can I
don't
see what kind of attack he is mounting against Zug to like?
Scratching, yeah.
That's not the
If
one
it-
that rolls 12d6s.
It's not.
I can take it.
So he attacks both with claws and then with bite. And the bite is the one that is doing.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine this time, Zug.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. You take 3 damage.
You're fine.
And he's going to attack with the other claw. 20.
Okay.
Yeah, he has 2 claws.
You had full HP.
You're gonna take 20. You're gonna take
What?
4 damage. 4
I'm
slashing.
at 7, so I'm at half health.
Yeah, we know.
It's Ramisa's turn. What you gonna do? You gonna get down? Get down on it. Get down on it.
If you really want to.
Get down on it. Really want it. Get down on it. Down on it. Down on it. Get down on it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really do anything now that I'm
I'm
playing.
Ramis now.
I mean, yeah, Ramis is going to walk back out of range and sit there and probably cast Vicious Mockery upon this boy.
Man, you've really been mocking him.
He
His
has-
self-esteem must be just
has to
nothing
roll
at this
wisdom
point.
saving throw, which I understand he has advantage on. Okay, he's fine. You don't have to roll twice. All right, that's my turn.
What is this? Why? I keep rolling 18s. Like, what?
Can you microwave your dice?
He's using the
Why?
same dice.
Oh, I'm not.
Why?
Why aren't
Usually
you?
I just roll dice.
Well, yeah, he's fine. And it's Kane's turn.
I guess I have to
How can you
firebolt
do
him
it?
again.
You can do
He's
it,
like-
Kane!
"Ah, this son of a bitch is tough. He gets
You can do it, Kane!
13. And then Kane's finger just sparks out.
What
Doesn't
about your
happen.
special dice?
What about my special dice?
Now's a
I
good
have
time.
to choose it before.
Oh,
I would
Damn
never
it.
choose to do it on a firebolt because I have a +8. I literally rolled 5.
that's rough.
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you whiff it and it burns the nearby tree, and it's quite sad because it's close to Christmas time. What the fuck? Zug, show us what you got, Zug.
I'll show you my moves.
Come
Nope.
on.
Show me your
Okay.
moves.
I am attacking with a 10.
No,
Are you gonna You gonna scratch me? You gonna jump on my
I
back?
am gonna
Tickle my
scratch you.
ankles? What are you gonna do?
And
Tickle
it
my
is a 5, so that's not gonna hit you.
No, I will not. This game we play 14.
That's gonna hit.
Wow.
That was one off.
Yeah.
You found his AC.
I will hit for 8 slashing damage.
Okay. Ouch.
You just offered her food and she scoffed at it.
He offered me
She said-
black
she said, "Ouch."
licorice.
Oh yeah, good call. Good call.
Syndra,
Hold on. Why do you have black licorice in your household, Ryan?
I really wish we didn't. He's just literally putting black licorice like into his mouth right now. Salted black licorice. He's just,
Mm.
there was a time where I thought I loved this person.
That was also at one point my grandpa's favorite treat. So I guess you guys
Yeah,
have that.
you know why? Because your grandpa was around back when that was all they had. Was black
Yeah, he
licorice.
was.
You know they have
He was.
sour gummy worms now, right? Oh God. Oh, I can smell it. It smells so bad. You guys,
I'm
S01.
imagining the smell. It's enough.
Maybe this is why Ilya was so fucking hungry, is because he only had black licorice. I would also starve.
And start
Mhm.
eating Brian.
I would start eating human flesh before black licorice. I see it.
My flesh tastes
Yes.
like black licorice.
You guys have plenty of snacks when I visit, though, right? Besides black licorice, so you
How
don't.
much is this?
I
He's not
can.
my
I
flesh.
will have so many things that are not black licorice.
I wouldn't share this anyways.
Anyways, it is Syndra's turn. Syndra, what are you gonna do?
Alrighty then. I am going to draw that silver dagger. So question, I have stats for a dagger saved because I have a regular dagger. Should I use those to attack with the silver dagger? I don't really know what
There's no paring knife stats, babe.
I'm not looking for that.
plus would be on that, or
Roll to slit throat,
Are
please.
comparable.
It's 1d4, which is like the lowest.
Called shot.
not aiming for the spot in between the eye and the temple where it's a little soft, where they used to do lobotomies before they ended up going in between the eye.
You know a lot about lobotomies, Sindra.
I like scary movies.
Oh man, eyes watering so much.
Yeah, we're gonna
Because
use,
you're so
we'll use
upset
the
it's taken
dagger
us so long
stats,
to
but
kill
it's a
him.
silver dagger. So you can use the dagger stats and it's a silver dagger, which just means it like deals kind of like true damage.
Okay. Let's give it a go.
Stab him. Slice
Give
him.
it a try.
Slit him up.
Anyone gonna crit this fight? No one's critting.
Sorry,
I get the opposite of critting.
I'm using this
You
shit.
shit?
Critical fail.
Mm. All right. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Mhm.
Okay. So my dagger is gonna be 5 damage, but like, how do I know what like the true damage is to add to it?
Which was
That's
fine.
it. It's just 5.
That's it.
Hey,
Okay.
you don't get a sneak attack because he's engaged with Zug?
Also,
I should
weren't
have,
you
right?
invisible?
Yeah, I am invisible, so I should for sure get sneak attacks. Okay. Let me add that.
And
let
the
me add that.
damage you add from your sneak attack will be the true damage as well.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
That's gonna be 14 true damage.
Total.
No, that was only sneak.
14 plus
Damn. So 5?
I got 2 6s.
14 plus 5.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Not gonna die.
He falls to the ground
Explodes.
shaking.
About fucking time.
And
Till he dies, or
he's not dead yet, but he's definitely
Not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I'll be right back.
He is laying on the ground, shaking and spasming. And his turn is him crying out in pain. And in his shaking hysteria, he looks up towards Sindra and Zug. He says, "Oh, something to eat. I'm so weak. I'm starving. I'm starving."
Probably don't feed him.
And
Place Zug's arm in his mouth. Just one for the road.
Zug should just
Rami's
put his
turn.
foot in his mouth.
Rami's is next to go, technically speaking.
Put Ilya's own foot in his mouth.
Ramirez is going to try to mock him again.
You have to say what are
Oh my
these
God.
mockery? What are these vicious
Yeah,
mockeries?
you have to tell us what you say.
Okay, in that case, I'm casting Frostbolt. You guys don't have to do that bullshit with your abilities.
I described
Wanted to
the
know
way
for this
in which
last
I
one.
point and shoot fire.
Mm,
He did describe that.
no, I actually
So
want to do
say
it
some stuff
anyways because I
sometimes.
don't think he'll have a resistance to this.
Frostbolt.
Yeah,
He has immune to cold damage.
it's not Ray of Frost, isn't it? He's immune.
No, he's resistant. I'm sorry. He also has pretty low HP, so
Fuck.
you probably
Fuck it, I'll try to mock him.
okay.
But like Ramirez doesn't want to mock him, this is the name of his fucking ability. Like Ramirez just wants to cause damage.
Okay. Well, you can still mock him, but like it can be more of like a sad, consoling mockery.
Sleep, my boy. He's like mocked by the fact that I call him my boy because he's the burgomaster. Get it?
Hmm.
He has to roll a saving throw.
What's the saving throw? Constitution?
Wisdom.
Oh,
Alright, I don't do anything.
it's 15. That passes. Ow!
I assume it's meet or beat because it's 15, it's a DC.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't do anything. Wait! Yeah, fuck it, I'm using this. I am going to cutting words him and say, "You will die," when he tries to save. Oh yeah, he doesn't save that.
Get him.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. 5 damage?
Yeah, it's gonna do it. And
Finally.
with that, he lets go of his physical form, and his body stops shaking, and he closes his eyes.
Zug, can you please decapitate this son of a bitch? Sorry.
Is it my turn?
Zug, can you please remove this
There are no more
monster's
turns.
head?
The beast is slain.
I
It's okay, we
will
don't need
pick
more
him up
turns. We have
above
time now.
my head and I will rip him in two.
Nice. Well done.
I can do that. I'm pretty strong.
Oh, disgusting. Roll a strength. He's still a person.
9.
So Zug proceeds to lift Ilya's body over his head.
God.
And he yanks in both directions.
You aren't as strong as me. What the fuck?
And his fingers
Oh, yeah, you are.
on
Never mind.
issuing this type of strength dig into the almost seemingly paper thin skin flesh, but not any of the muscle or the bones. So your fingers just sink into the skin, and you
Can I
feel
just
some of
flay
the
him?
insides.
It's like you're
You're just
peeling off
showing
the
him
outer
off.
layer.
You're like peeling the skin off of a chicken.
Oh, ugh.
Uh,
Cool.
Maybe you set him down and maybe you actually decapitate him.
Why are we decapitating him?
Because we got to show his head to the abbot.
What?
Anyways, yeah, why are you decapitating him?
don't want him
To
coming
make sure he
back.
doesn't come back. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Good
He's
God.
basically a zombie.
Yeah, that's not how Strahd zombies work. Actually, I can't say that that's true.
We
That's
don't
not
know how Strahd zombies work.
how Strahd zombies work.
We don't
Yep.
know anything.
So,
about any of
does
this.
somebody want to decapitate him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, you
I
want
was like,
help?
yeah.
Okay, Sindra, I'll hold him and you cut with your.
Okay, I'll use
shiny
my silver dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, just like you're cutting your
Like a
evening
fucking
feast.
paring knife to cut his head off?
Yeah.
How
It
many
takes
strokes
you,
does
like,
that take?
15 minutes. And
What?
it's
That's time.
That's a
It's
dull ass dagger.
disgusting.
Can I borrow like somebody's axe or something?
Good.
Anybody
Zug's
have
got
an
an
axe? Can I just like?
Yeah, you
Wait,
could.
why is Zug not cutting his head off now?
I don't know.
I'm
No.
holding the head.
Okay.
He's
Sindra's
dead. You don't need
cutting.
to hold the head.
She's got to learn these things. This
Guys,
is real
this
life.
is a woman's
okay?
job. Just let me chop the head off, okay?
Just he's flat-footed. He's coup de grace.
Listen,
Fine.
just decide. Don't be
we-
gross.
What do you mean gross? We're decapitating. What do you want me to like magic it away? I got an axe and a shield.
Okay, so you're decapitating this guy.
Yes.
Okay. He's decapitated.
Cool. Perfect.
All right.
And-
Cast men to recapitate him.
With all of that, Ilya dies, and from down the street where the mob once was, Anna bursts forward and screams. She screams, "No!" And she rushes over to Ilya's decapitated body, and
This
she
is
weeps
why she
over
was
him.
so quick to blame Luca.
You guys can tell from her reaction that it is likely that she knew what was going on all along.
Mhm.
How could you not? How could you?
Yeah.
And it is a horrific scene of a mother cradling her monster child's body in her arms.
Probably just the head, honestly.
Yeah, does Zug have the head and she's cradling the body?
And with that, we will go to next time on the Kiss of Strahd.
The curse
Woo!
of
And
struggle
you all level up.
What?
What? Didn't we just level up like
Yes.
3 months ago?
We defeated
Like
Ilya,
3
the
months
demon
ago.
I'm just
prince.
joshing.
You all get a level.
So,
Yay.
What do I do with this?
And we get to decide what to do with our levels, which we can talk about next time.
wait,
Um,
Safe.
You guys.
What
get to
is next
decide
time?
What you want to do with your levels.
That's a good
Next time
question.
then poison.
Poison.
We're not playing in person, remember?
Oh, because we're playing board games.
So just to do a quick recap before we end for tonight. So tonight, I'm hoping you guys don't continually get into crazy combat, but it might happen. Tonight, you guys came to Kresk. You had a really lovely, pleasant dinner with the Kreskovs and Mira, who turns out is Barbu. And they let you know that everything seemed to be going okay. Everything seemed okay with Ilya, besides the fact that it did seem like he was very hungry. And you stayed the night there. The next morning, Demira let you know that the livestock stores are diminishing, and that there was, a bunch of panic going on, and they wanted to make sure they were all set for the winter. You found out that maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's some issues with livestock being taken every once in a while. And then the next morning, you wake up to find all of the remaining livestock has been killed. And it has totally wiped out Krez's supply. They are fucked now. So like, even though you killed Ilya, you now have this new problem, which is that Kresk is like not going to survive the winter potentially. And maybe that's not entirely a problem, but also like the people here, like you don't want Demira and her baby to die. I don't know.
Boris?
Maybe you do.
Baby Boris?
Baby Boris. Baby
Baby
Boris will die. And so it is very, you guys kind of have a new problem on your hands. Poor Luca got all the blame for this when it was not entirely his fault. He was just trying to build a new fence for the livestock. And yeah, you found out that it turns out that Ilya maybe, and you don't entirely know yet, maybe next time you can question on a little bit, find out what's going on. But Ilya definitely was not okay. And had an insatiable hunger that turned from food to actual sheep to humans. And he became raid boss. You guys actually took him down somehow magically throughout that crazy fight. And now you are kind of left with this sad corpse. You're left with Anna and a bunch of questions. And now Kresk has this like pressing issue. You also still have yet to deal with like your Abbott situation, which hopefully that will wrap up in a nice little bow. We'll see. But yeah, that's kind of where we left off. Anyone have any color to add to that?
Red.
Yeah.
Mm.
it's pretty
Victor.
I think
bloody
there's plenty
today.
of that.
Ugh, today was very horrific, and I commend you all for your efforts. And yeah, that was a scary fight. That might have been like probably one of the scariest, hardest fights you guys have.
Oh,
Well, when it
legendary
opened up with me almost dying immediately.
Yeah, he used a lot of legendary stuff right away and really tore into you guys. So. Woo. Glad I didn't murder you today. Yay! And yeah, we'll pick up next time where you guys can figure out what the fuck is going on, and also maybe talk to the abbot too.
Yeah. We're gonna talk to the abbot about his.
I mean, you guys, like you
Conduct.
said, you don't know, right? Like he may have had absolutely no knowledge of this whatsoever. He may have had knowledge of this. Like you gotta maybe go find out. So, alrighty. And with that, we'll resume next.
Nice. Wait.